So I've been
Again.
once in a while I go off
lab?
and what's that?
Been in the lab?
I've been in the lab. I'm trying to figure out how to kill you guys better.
Good luck.
Well,
We already know the best way.
It's not that hard actually. But
We've done it a lot of times.
yeah, we've come really close a couple times.
I've succeeded many times, don't worry.
yeah, Malik's good at dying.
It's not my fault, dude. You crit me so much. It's not fair.
You're always like in the front line. What am I supposed to do?
Stop
someone
rolling
else?
crits. You can hit me, just stop hitting 20s every single fucking session. I don't think there's
No.
been a single session where I haven't been crit, like, in the first attack.
Hey, there's a 5% chance.
There hasn't been a session I haven't rolled a natty 1 to attack. So we all have our problems.
But at least yours ends up with you staying alive. Well, actually, I don't know. You've never rolled the crit deck that just kills you.
Well, I don't roll
I
that.
rolled it 3 times.
He doesn't use spells.
Anyway, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just gonna say, I streamed myself playing Assassin's Creed Shadows the other day. It's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
It's an interesting choice.
Why?
I watched you load Assassin's Creed for every 5 seconds on the bottom right of my screen for like an hour.
You were the one watching? Yeah. Nice.
Well, I wasn't watching the stream. I just had Steam open.
Oh.
Is that game good? I've heard it's not.
It's pretty good. It took me so long to install it though, because it has to install the Ubisoft launcher along with the game for some
Yeah,
reason.
classic Ubisoft.
And the first 2 times I installed it, it just would not install the launcher correctly. So, yeah.
Also, classic Ubisoft.
Yeah.
I was spending so long. I spent like 3 straight days. Like that's the only thing I did was trying to fix the game. Then I started playing it, and it was fun.
You also got married.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
that's
less
a minor
important.
detail.
Less important than playing Assassin's Creed. True.
I got Assassin's Creed working on Thursday, and then I got married on Friday, so I didn't get a chance to play much more, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But if you hadn't gotten it working, you wouldn't have gotten married.
Yeah, that
Probably
was
I
kind of
would
the
have still
deciding
been
factor.
like debugging.
It was conditional. Yeah, the marriage is conditional on getting Assassin's Creed to work.
Pretty much. Yeah. It's a good
I
game,
sent to
though.
V6 today, so you know,
Nice. We're all
all
making
have to-
progress
we
in life.
we all have progress. Yeah. For
My
anyone who
ankle
climbs,
was healed.
it would know that's very big deal. So.
Yeah.
I also got my
Wow.
marriage license yesterday, but also equally like less important, you know.
Yeah. Who cares?
The paddle is in the other room.
She's standing 2 feet off camera with a knife.
She's literally just off the camera.
Nice.
She's
But
sitting
yeah,
there waiting for the coffee to be made.
my dumb marriage is the reason why we couldn't play yesterday, but we broke up.
My dumb
right
wife.
My freaking wife. Wife bad, dude. Come on.
I
My
hate
bitch
wife.
ass wife.
Okay, wait, hold on. We weren't saying that. Chat, clip that.
Don't worry, she's right here.
We're putting him on the couch.
She's sitting right next to me.
Nice. So, that's why we woke up bright and early on a Saturday morning, because we couldn't miss a week. We had to change the time because we've got something very important happening right here. Who wants to give us the lowdown?
Nothing interesting is happening.
Okay.
Nothing of import. Actually, I need hero
points,
points. Can I do it? So we came back to our town, and everyone was all freaking out about all the guards being gone, which like I don't know why they would, because we came back, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, they weren't freaking out. They were actually celebrating at first. You gotta get that detail right.
That is
yeah,
true.
but then they realized that
Then they
like
realized,
all
oh,
the guards
shit.
are missing.
Like 30
But we did
people just died.
rescue all the people that were captured, so that was good. There is like this weird rumor going around that we made a deal with the Noprobos, but like I mean obviously false, and we locked that down. So it's just mostly the conspiracy theorists.
Obviously
But they
false.
do know that there might still be some in the forest that ran away, and we all kind of just spent our 10 weeks doing something Sned ran in the forest. He was just running with the wolves
I've
being
been
feral.
running with the wolves.
and
And the snake
helping his
dimension.
brother investigate the snake dimension. Kui was being a doctor. He was helping Dr. Dami, and also just like helping us research the Noprobos and what's his name? I can always forget his name.
Kugapti.
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 And then I spent all my time protecting the town, just patrolling, helping the guards, and also investigating Kugapti and looking for any Noprobos. Also, all these people in the town look fucking crazy. All these old men.
They're all the same too.
And then I think Bingo
You like the
went
kids better?
and worked. He just made a living. Didn't do anything helpful.
Working 9 to 5.
Just worked 9 to 5.
You made a lot
Hey,
of money.
look, man, we got funds now. We got
You can buy
And then
stuff.
Elijah helped us with all the research into Kugapti, and he figured out that I have a Fiend's Hunger dagger.
Fiend.
It's an agile finesse weapon that has a throwing, so I can give
Throw.
people to Kugapti. I can send their souls to Kugapti by killing them once per day with a hit against a fiend. It has a bunch of cool effects. Really powerful weapon. Huge upgrade from Margot. But
Huge.
during these weeks, old Motsky threw down a gauntlet at Granny Who. He said, "We're fucking fighting. Like, get your fists ready. Like, we're punch each other." And then we were all gonna let it happen, but Sned said, "Nah, I'm gonna go support Granny Who." So he volunteered to be her champion instead of just letting them have it out like they should. They should deal with their own problems. But now he's a champion. So instead of Sned destroying old Motsky, Kui volunteered to stand in the arena and face Sned. And this fight decides who the leader of this town will be now that the mayor's gone and that we need someone to lead.
I gotta
Versus
say-
old Motsky would have been hilarious.
I was about to say
He would
the
have
visual of
He would
that.
have swallowed him.
The visual of Sned getting one good shot on this old man and he just crumples is hilarious to me.
Old man had it coming.
I don't know, man. He's been pretty nice to us.
So before we start, a couple things you didn't mention. So do you guys remember what you learned from all your research? Margot and Elijah and Kui.
I remember we didn't learn much. Like we knew that he
Learned a
was
little
telling the truth about the dimension, the shadow realm.
So the
And
main
that,
thing you
they're-
learned was that it seems like
The basket heads are the people who went into the shadow realm, right?
You knew that
The ones who
from
were
before.
sacrificed.
the main thing you learned is that the source of all this seems to be the Tansugi Monastery.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right.
In
The
the
monastery. The
northwest.
monk went there, and then he
Yeah.
was hunting some fiend named Kugapti
Fiend.
And killed Kugapti.
Gene.
and killed him. And then everything's kind of related to the monastery, but we can't get to the monastery because the monastery's past the goon wall.
Correct. So that's the main thing you learned. There's a couple more details in there, but I don't know. Watch the VOD. That's the primary point. But we're here on the last day of summer, Eridus 31. That's not the month they use in Changsha. That's in, Galarian Europe is the calendar we're using. But last day of summer, we have our ref here, Luo Zhiyang, the town lawyer, and Dr. Dami on the edges of this arena, ready to go. Luo Zhiyang had you guys bow, did the whole song and dance beforehand. She steps back and she lowers her hand and says, "Fight."
Oh boy.
I'm gonna
Do we
put
want
you
to
two.
go review the rules? Do we do that before I joined?
Oh, okay.
Put you both in combat. Now the rules here: you re-roll initiative every single round. You can use perception, deception, or intimidation for your initiative.
I need that web page open again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it in the general chat?
Probably.
Yeah, duels. There it is, right above the photo of
Of stuff.
Sned and Queen.
Oh,
I like
So-
that. You should show that on stream. I didn't see that till now.
I will. But what you roll for initiative, deception, intimidation, or perception determines what a reaction you get, and this is it's kind of like rock paper scissors, basically. If you intimidate against someone that's doing perception, you get a bonus. If you a bonus reaction rather. If you do deception against someone's intimidation, you get a bonus, and if you do perception against their deception, you get a bonus reaction that you can use. You can keep those open so you guys know what they are. I'll know what they are, but I'm not going to tell you to use them or whatever. But first round of combat, you guys are in the combat tracker. Roll your initiative and make sure to check if you're doing perception, deception, or intimidation. Other than those extra reactions and the different
one.
initiative,
oh my god.
Just rolled a 20.
Good lord.
just roll the 20.
You didn't even choose a stat.
That's my goat, dude.
Was that gonna be perception, intimidation, or deception?
You're also supposed to put perception.
Okay.
But we go again. We go again.
No, don't roll again. We keep that.
Yeah, no. Is it Brian?
So you guys can just do the regular initiative roller.
Oh,
Alright.
I don't know what I rolled. Do you want to put that in my initiative tracker for me?
I'll update you guys, I suppose.
Okay. I feel like it's better if we blind roll it and then you add it, so then we don't know what we rolled for each other.
Okay, I get to do some math then every 6 seconds.
You have to do math for that?
We'll have to look up your modifiers.
It should apply automatically, no?
Yeah, I guess it does. Well, not if... Yeah, never mind. Alright. Kui goes first.
Oh, I'll go first? Okay.
So, you guys... I will tell you this. You guys both rolled perception, so you don't get those... oh, actually, I guess you do get the reaction. So, first round, I'll say. You guys both rolled perception. Kui, you get sense weakness. You're in a duel, you're trained in perception, and you roll the perception for initiative. You pick a precise moment attack, giving you an edge. Your opponent is flat-footed against this attack. So,
Oh.
you can make them flat-footed against one attack this round.
Okay. It just has to be close range?
I don't think so.
It does say melee strike for all of these, but I think just any strike is fine.
Alright.
He does have a melee strike like his
And I'm attacked.
He does, but I don't know. We said everything goes, so
Okay.
we didn't say he has to just melee.
No. So I'm gonna this is a duel, and I'm fighting for my friend. I'm gonna go straight to him.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
And then use my rock hand. And attack him.
Off guard, it's still not a crit, but that is a hit.
Let's go.
Do some damage.
And damage. Want some damage?
8 damage to Sned.
Oh. Ah.
That was a 1-action blast, so you can do another hit.
Okay. Is it 5 now or 10? I think that was 10. That's 10. 5.
Yeah, it's the second one.
I'm like, Snake, you better watch out for this one.
Okay.
That is a critical miss.
Take a critical warning.
Watch out.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah. My perception roll allowed me to hear him warn me.
You knew exactly when it was coming.
I knew
Dude,
exactly
I thought that
what
was
he was doing.
anime,
He
bro.
told me.
I thought that was anime. You know how you gotta tell your technique first and then.
Yeah, it's honor system. It's important. Alright, 3 actions, and you do also get that same reaction.
Yeah, I'm gonna enter wolf stance,
Oh, baby.
Uh-oh.
and I'm gonna make a strike to knock him down, using that reaction to give me advantage or whatever.
Okay.
Make him flat-footed.
Yeah.
Where's the trip? Dun, 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 dun. Trip. There it is.
Ugh.
Normal. Just add. Wait, do I have him targeted? I do not. Let's do that first. There we go.
Oh,
Just add 1. I don't want to do it.
actually,
That's a bad roll.
Oof. Tough one.
Why didn't I do it?
I don't know. I might have targeted him after.
Oh, okay. I believe that's against his reflex DC. That is not a success.
Oh shoot.
It's not a critical failure though.
We go again. We'll do it again. No bonus this time though. Okay, yeah, that
Still
worked
a
that time.
failure.
Dang, man. That's my turn.
Oh.
We.
The dice are rigged once again.
Cool. Give me a second. Let me pick out my.
Gonna blast him?
No. I'm gonna do a punching attack.
You're gonna punch him?
Yep, again. This is what Dr. Domo taught me.
I'm sorry. Roll initiative.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah, roll initiative.
Hey, don't say anything about what you're rolling. I have to read. Sorry, I don't remember what all of them do.
Oh my god, bro. Just roll anything.
Okay.
Don't think about it.
That's what think about what you do, bro.
Freaking try hard. Trying to win this fight, idiot.
What we gonna do? We don't have time to think about what to roll, bro. You know.
Can't wait for this to be the entire session.
Let's go.
Okay. Hui. Go. What do you do? You still go first.
Okay, I'm still fist fighting here. You know. I gotta bring back my friends, back to his sense.
Also, because the turn order now is revealed.
Oh.
Now
That's
you
great.
can do it
Oh.
Again.
There's my good roll for the session, bro.
Just use your water impulse to push him off. Use your wave.
We had a gentleman's agreement.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we have a good gentleman. We can't push each other. We
We're not
got
pushing.
fist fight.
We are beating each other.
Just kidding. Oh my god.
Man.
Get bloody.
I hate watching
Gonna
friends
get
fight.
brutal.
Kidding.
More fun this way. He's here to
miss.
fight me. That's what he wanted.
Oh man, that's a miss.
That's a miss, huh? Another
One
one?
action.
Alright. Oh, that's it.
That's a 2-action one, so his
Uh,
damage could be
The
lower.
hit will still hit, but
Yeah.
we'll do a.
Half damage or something? 'Cause it's two
How you
half-
did happen?
Oh no, because I don't have his.
It's not half. There, I did the damage.
No, it's just it changes.
Oh my god, Keaton, what the heck, bro?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I'm scammed, bro. I'm scammed. Alright.
Oh man.
I am going to trip him with my flat foot advantage, so +1 to this.
Oh.
Off guard is
Oh,
2,
nice.
but that's a success, and the off guard doesn't make it a critical success.
Okay. He is now prone.
It's prone.
Uh-huh.
Apply that. I'm going to flurry of blows him.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh no.
Wait. Actually, do I want to do that yet? I'm gonna. I don't know why it's not equipped, but that's fine, I guess. I'm going to. Shoot, what the heck did I just do? Go away. I'm going to draw my ugly cute gift.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
I don't know why that's not just on. And I'm gonna flurry of blows this guy.
Uh-oh.
Boo.
Oh wait, that's the wrong button. Sorry.
Okay.
He's playing dirty. He's involving ugly cute.
That's a miss.
He
and a
swung the
hit.
leg that went for a flurry of blows. So that is the most like Karate Kid villain ass move.
9 damage. And,
So what's the leg?
Swing the leg.
Succeeds, he's not going to be stunned.
I bet Granny Who taught him that move. Sweeping the leg.
Alright.
She's such a Cobra Kai.
Dude, she's so Cobra Kai coded.
She really is. Roll initiative.
What? Oh, initiative again?
Every round.
Oh my god, it's a snake Cobra Kai.
Yes, sir.
He
Oh
doesn't
my
even know
God.
Cobra stance though.
That's crazy.
I know. That's crazy.
I can't. Caden, I can't. Why is it not working?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to roll and it's saying I can't roll because I've already rolled initiative. Oh, did you?
Oh, just do the secret. Just do a secret perception, intimidation, or deception. Don't use the initiative thing.
That works.
And I'll just update it.
Blind GM roll.
Okay. First.
Okay, I got stand up. So do you have to stand up
No
or
way
you
he 20'd again. There's no way.
He did
My
not 20.
god. Okay.
You stand up?
Yeah, how do you stand up? You just stand up or you have to roll?
I did it for you.
I'm gonna use my reaction to punch him.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
one of those fights. I see.
Why,
So that does take the reaction, so you can't use like the dueling reaction.
That's fine
Okay, just making sure.
because this can just make him not move.
Alright, that's a hit.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Apparently not.
Not
Okay.
much.
Oh,
And he also has to do the fortitude save.
oh, that good.
Succeeds.
Guy does not roll below 10.
Let's go. Let's go, Quee. My hero.
Let's go. Shit. So, stand up.
2 actions.
Okay, cool. Give me a second. I gotta think about. Give me really think of this. Alright, let's do this then. I'm just gonna just keep punching him. Oh, I missed.
Alright, you have 1 action left.
And do I just do what? -5 on this one?
Yep.
It should be the second option.
God damn it.
Also a miss.
Hey, this guy's
Right. I'm
big.
going to apply Ugly Cute's effect onto me,
Oh,
which lasts for 1 minute, and takes 2 actions to have. And then I will Flurry of Blows him.
you're gonna blows him?
I'm gonna Flurry of Blows this guy. This should have the Ugly Cute effect on it too, I believe.
Oh my god. First trying to finish him off.
Ooh.
You missed twice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's crazy. You cannot roll.
Roll your initiative.
I don't think that worked.
Well, the ugly cute gift just adds damage, right?
We're not doing crit decks on crit fails. Only on natty ones.
Oh yeah, it is just damage. I thought it gave it a strike bonus as well, but that's if I didn't have a weapon already.
Yeah.
I roll again.
Initiative.
Roll again.
I'll be first, right? It's almost first.
That's the pattern so far. Okay, I'm just gonna reveal Queez. Quee goes first.
Ooh. Oh my
Dude, what the
goodness.
fuck?
Yeah, that one. Hey, hey. Hey. I'm gonna do a lug punch to Snake. God damn it. This
Some
is
miss.
hard.
You guys aren't very good at hitting each other.
I know,
Hard.
man.
Hard
Been
hit.
going for like 5 hours.
I know.
Keep missing.
Oh my god.
Oh
You have one
my
action
God.
left. Granny, who's just
Good
getting
lord,
pelted
man.
by rocks right now.
I know.
Granny, who move?
I mean, fuck it.
LeBron steps in front of her.
I do wild punch at him.
Why do you keep punching? Don't you have anything that hits him guaranteed?
Well, he's using Elemental Blast.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like, doesn't he have the wave that just hits?
Yes, but then he has to... That'll be like 3 actions, because it's 2 actions to use it, and then he has to rechannel his elements.
Right, but at least it always hits.
Two.
That
Guy's
would
a
be better
backseat
than
You already
gamer.
wasted like 4 actions trying to hit him.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna trip
this is
him.
this is a do move, man. I can't just
Oh my
use
god,
my.
bad roll, bro.
You don't have
I
to use the
cannot
push, you
roll.
can just use the
That is a fail.
Alright.
God, I'm gonna just do it again. There we go.
Well, attack penalty, but it doesn't matter, because it's a natty 20. He falls to the ground, and he just takes...
Do we crit deck on those because it does damage? It's bludgeoning damage.
Not an attack though, right?
Oh, you have knock
It
spelling
is.
and critical success. Oh, so he takes
It
damage
is.
twice. That's funny. Yeah, he takes the damage. Did you roll?
Is it a
one of
crit deck though? I don't know if it's a crit deck for this. That's what I'm asking.
those? No. No.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just reading your effects.
So is it double?
Don't worry about it. Everything that happened is correct.
I'm
Oh.
gonna use my attack now, I guess. Why
Oh
not?
no.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Wolf Jaw. Minus 10.
Oh my god.
It's
my
easy,
God.
baby.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
It's
Bring on
game
the
over.
pain. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He gets knocked unconscious.
Before the fight is over, I also want to use my reaction to make him frightened.
Okay.
I want him to see the fear of God after that loss.
You chill.
Luo Ji Yang runs up and pushes on Sned's chest to like get him to back up. And
It's like
Dr.
that, like in UFC when you watch the ref have to pull the guy off because he just
Yeah.
keeps hitting.
My mouth started unhinging naturally, just out of habit.
He's checking his pulse, Quee's dead.
He's freaking dead, dude.
I don't think I can kill him. That was a double crit. Like, that's crazy.
Hey, I'm
Natty
back.
20 crit.
You rolled 3 20s in a row.
Yeah, and it was kind of deserved if you think about it.
I don't know.
I rolled a whole
Every
bunch of like
natural one
threes
came
just a little
back.
bit ago.
Karmatic retribution for
And
every natty one.
combat is over. Luo Ji Yang holds Sned's hand up and says, Sned Slickmode, the champion of Hu Banyang, is the winner.
So rigged, man.
That's not rigged.
Dr. Don takes
I'll be
Quee
like,
over and starts treating him.
I am clapping, but I also am very concerned for Quee.
Woo! People are cheering and clapping. All the guards, all 2 of them.
If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have made a combat character. So rigged.
Rip.
All right.
Oh well.
I'm sorry, guys. I fail you guys.
No, Quee, you did good. You did good. Don't worry about it.
And no one could have predicted that Sned would have hit you with the power of 1,000 suns in one of his attacks.
Good lord,
action.
man.
I think we could have predicted that. I'm not gonna lie.
Good God.
3 natty 20s in a row is
Only
crazy.
combat character in our entire fucking party. It's so screwed. And he's the only one who's
That's when he decides that he's gonna triple crit when he's fighting against one of our own.
It's
I mean,
so
Keith
rigged.
got to decide who won. Like, he was like, I'm going with this one, so they win.
There was never a choice between sides because it was just him and on Granny Who's side, and it was always going to come down to a duel. So Keaton knew what side it was going to be from the beginning.
There was always a choice. I could have rolled more ones.
You guys didn't have to do the duel.
Admittedly,
We had no choice. What do you mean we didn't have to do the duel?
Do the duel. It was the only way.
It's like Sned forced our hand.
You presented us with
literally
a
no
duel,
other options.
So we were doing the
Literally
duel.
no situation in which South
This
South
is
Central
all
ever won.
You guys
your
didn't even talk to either of them.
I did not
before
request
this
a
duel
duel.
happened.
We
I just
did.
volunteered to do it.
Sned just didn't speak to us at all. He just did it. He just volunteered. We all said that we don't want to do it, and he just volunteered. So we had no choice.
Volunteering doesn't mean the fight's gonna
didn't say we all didn't want to do it. We all said we wanted to do
I
it.
wanted to
You all
do
very
you wanted to
clearly
do
said
the
you wanted it to happen. This guy's rewriting history right now.
Alex is mad because he lost.
What? No,
Losers don't write
I didn't
history
say I
much.
want the duel. I said I want the duel between Granny Who and Old Motsky.
Yeah. But you
That
could
would've
have
been fun.
stopped
Same thing.
Sned from
There is something
doing
really
it by
fun
not having
about
the duel
being
happen.
We tried.
beating.
We asked him to just let them have it out. He said no.
Yeah, and then you found that out, and then you're like, okay, we're still gonna have the duel.
Real.
You ever asked
What
me not
choice
to
did we have? It was that, or he has to fight Old Motsky. What do you mean?
No, you could have called the duel off still. You could have tried talking to either of them, and you still did not.
We'll play the VOD. Play the VOD. You said, I said, do we have any other choice? It's like, no, he's just gonna fight Old Motsky if one of you doesn't volunteer. That's literally what you said. It is what it is, but I'm just saying this was rigged from the start of the campaign, right? Like, unless we party wiped and could make
No.
new characters, this was always gonna happen.
No, you could have talked to them and had an amicable
Yeah.
solution instead of them fighting. Like I didn't force them to do the duel, and
Yes.
we had lots of opportunities to like raise a leader before.
Yes.
You did not say a single word all of last
Yeah.
week. You immediately volunteered off screen to
That's
Keaton
fine.
instantaneously.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But you still
My
could have
character
called
has
the duel off.
motivations.
You
My
still-
character has motivations to be
Okay, let's-
with Northridge. Like he's
I
gonna
don't.
support.
The result is the result, but I'm just saying let's not pretend like it wasn't predestined. Like there was just no situation in which anyone in this party ever could fight Sned.
Okay.
Right,
agree with
like,
that.
that's fair. Yeah.
If he
You
can
didn't have to fight him.
low, maybe.
We should have put Bingo up against him. I think he would have had a better chance.
That's true. I would have felt bad punching him.
Was it like let's not pretend like there's like it's an illusion of choice
I would have
basically.
felt bad.
It was not an illusion of choice. You guys could have stopped the fight from happening.
There was lots of
This
options.
was more.
You guys all really wanted the fight to happen.
That
I
is,
really wanted
To
this fight
happen.
to
We all
happen. I was
didn't want
for
this
it.
fight to happen. We wanted a fight to happen.
Yeah.
Different fight.
But you're mad about this fight happening when you didn't need to have a fight. It was not. There was no illusion of choice here. You had several choices.
I just wanted to see Granny Who and Old
You
Motsky
could
throw
have
hands.
also tried to convince Sned. I mean, it probably wouldn't have worked.
That's
You could have
all I
convinced
wanted.
Sned to back down as well.
We tried. It was set on
No, you
it, so it's like
Well,
we did. It's an illusion of choice. That's all I'm
Hey.
saying.
It's
Your
you're getting
try
mad
was,
like
"I want
it's
Old
my
Motsky."
fault. It's one of the other players. So
I'm just saying, campaign-wise, it's an illusion of choice. Like there was no
No.
South Shore versus North Shore. Like it was just always going to be North Shore.
no.
There was
Yeah, it's just several
a
other
very
options,
clear
but-
option before where I, as Sned, chose that we let the leaders work together rather than choosing Old Motsky, which is what you wanted.
We didn't get a choice.
Yeah, we did. That was a while
No,
ago when
Old
the governor
Motsky-
disappeared.
Out of character, out of any of our hands, threw down the gauntlet.
That's true.
We were trying to make them work together this whole fucking time.
That is
Yeah.
true. You could have still gotten him to back down from that, though. I told you that last week. You could have convinced them to, work together or put your weight behind one of them. But the party is split on who they're supporting.
4-1.
Well, Quee's pretty impartial to both sides. He just wanted to fight Sned.
So,
It's so
using
real.
it for the
So bad.
drama.
No, it's 3 against 1 actually. And I don't know how motivated Bingo is for Old Motsky.
Look, man.
And he
So
just
you
didn't want
guys-
Granny Who.
You guys
For
had the
Bingo, this is
choices.
kind of like a political party thing where they're both exactly the same, but he's just like, I like old Motsky a little bit better.
I didn't force you guys to do anything.
I think your motivation was old Motsky, and that's okay. But
Yeah,
I
you
don't
guys
think the whole
disagreed.
party was just old Motsky, which is why no one was really willing, or no one really made the effort to make it like a bridge, because no one really had a dog in the fight except for you and me, Malik.
Well, I mean, everyone else voted to just let them fight it out,
Yes.
and then
Yeah,
let
they
fate
wanted to watch them
decide.
fight, and they didn't care.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So,
thought
You're the only one who cared.
Yeah,
So it's 4-1.
So I went with the person I cared for, and nobody else cared. So the decision doesn't impact them.
you guys had choices, and you
I
mostly
don't-
chose not to take them.
I don't agree that we had choices, but that's just my point, and then I guess that's it. That's whatever. It is what it is.
There's
The-
choices.
the party
There's a
had
lot of choices
choices.
through the whole campaign.
In fact, you know, I'll tell you right now, just because Sned won does not mean Granny Who has to be the leader.
Yeah, that's true too.
I'm looking into alternatives. Don't worry.
Assassination.
Yeah, I'm looking into it. Don't worry.
What are you looking at? Oh, what are you
I'm
looking
reading
into?
my dagger.
Okay, so
Is she
all I'm
some
saying is
fiend?
that maybe if somebody, I don't know, some face wanted to step up and maybe be the leader, they could have, but he just decided not to. Cough, cough, me.
Is she considered a fiend?
Can we continue? I'm gonna pick up Kui because he's still lying on the floor.
I'm checking on Queen, like, medically. Like, I'm like, oh, man, Jesus Christ,
I'm
man.
picking him up because I know that punch was kind of it was a little hard.
a little nasty.
Good God, Sned, you couldn't have gone a little easy on him?
I tripped.
What do you mean you tripped? I saw you
Well,
tripped
I tripped him and I got a little tangled, and then my arms just kind of followed him down.
Sned, I watched you wind up.
Well, you know, I was trying to cover myself. He's
Well,
okay.
regardless,
He was warned.
Hey, what?
so, you good, Quee?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That was a.
Keep patching him up.
Dr. Downey
We'll
goes,
have to
no,
duel
no,
another
he,
time."
He's not good. He's quite injured state. Please, can you walk, Kui? Let's go to the clinic. Sned,
It's
would you
good.
mind helping
If
me?
I can stand. If I can stand.
Of course.
Fuck you, Snake.
I'll hold him.
Wait,
I give him a
You
kiss
have to
on
go-
his dome, which I smashed in. That'll make it
Just
better.
the crack, the dent in his skull.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
Dr.
since
Downey
Sned was gonna win anyways, I can't help but think we could have made a lot of money on this thing.
Yeah, you guys didn't gamble. I'm pretty sure you were setting that up last session.
yes.
It was like an 80%.
They decided to sell T-shirts and team apparel instead.
Yeah.
Keen, did I sell more Northridge merch or South Shore?
You know what? It was about even.
Oh my
Oh my goodness.
What about after
okay,
the
but
fight?
it was about even. One of them had to be Keaton. I purposefully
How
brought
good are you at accounting? Roll lower accounting. No, give me a, I don't know, what's business? Society? Diplomacy? Either one.
Alright, I'll roll
Let's see how many
diplomacy.
shirts you sold.
Let's
Crafting?
go.
How well did you craft these shirts?
Alright, so I'll roll diplomacy to see how many we sold, and then I'll roll the crafting to see how good these shirts actually are. Alright, diplomacy.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Not terrible.
Yeah, I'll say you sold
You
about
sold
16
21
shirts.
shirts. Oh.
Let's
Eight,
go.
8 to
And
each side.
let's see how well they were made. Okay,
They were well made.
I kind of phoned it in.
Pretty well made. You know what? I'll give you I don't know what the economy is like here. I'll give you
In shambles
1
right
gold,
now.
5 silver. There you go.
Let's go. We did it, gang.
So, Luo Xiyang says, Sho Matsuki, Hu Banyang, please come to the stage. And they step up. It says, bow before one another. And they bow and all that. They do some song and dance here. And she says, according to the terms laid out by Sho Matsuki, Hu Banyang shall lead Willow Shore in the interim due to the absence of our governor. Hu Banyang,
Yeah, but
would you like to speak to the people? And she just says, no. She goes, I have business to do, and she'll walk off
boy,
stage.
wonderful.
That's crazy.
I just kind of give Sned a look. Like, you did this, man. This is on you.
She seems busy.
I shake my head in disappointment and leave.
This duel has been too much of a distraction. This town. She turns back and she walks back on stage.
She's doing her speech.
He stormed off and then was like, wait, I got some shit to say.
The outcome of this duel is what is best for Willow Shore. Sho Matsuki, in his old age, is just looking to distract this town, misguiding us.
Boo! Boo!
The fact that he lost this duel, you know, Bald never lies.
Ball never lies.
Ball never lies. Ball doesn't lie.
Oh, Ball.
Ball doesn't
Ball,
lie.
are you blaming him for his hairline?
Is she okay?
She says, it was fated he lost this duel when his arrogance thought he could take on my champion.
Should have done it yourself, coward.
Think about it, it might have been fated when something else happened, but you know, whatever.
There is no other way this could have turned out. The Willow Shore had the illusion of choice. I am the only real leader.
Boo! Warmonger! Bad cookie dispenser!
Yeah, I'm
Goodness.
business. I want better cookies.
I eat the last cookie that that I had that Margot really liked.
Right in front of Mario's face.
Yeah.
You just had it in your pocket. For
I have
Yeah,
some
I
in my
never shared it
inventory
for
still,
months.
actually. Yeah, I still have
Well, you
some
only
in my
had rat
inventory.
cookies, I'm pretty sure. I think there's only rat cookies left.
It says cookies
So
and sweets
yum.
in my inventory. I haven't used them yet.
Oh, okay.
And she goes, from here on, until the last night, we shall focus on our town's security, our dwindling forces, and each civilian will need to be involved to make sure this town is safe and secure. I'm calling for a militia force of all.
Okay.
She is doing a draft.
Oh god, she's drafting people.
Oh my god, dude. This is what
Oh
we get.
god.
This is who we're
She's-
supporting.
Oh god, martial law, no.
I mean, it has to be done, guys.
Oh
Hey.
god.
I
Sned.
said that we can let you choose between the
All-
Republican Party and like liberalism
all
and
young
chose
men of
the
good
Republican
health
Party.
shall be enlisted to do various tasks to secure our town's borders.
Sexist. Women
gotta
can do it too.
That's what I mean, though.
The young
Coughing.
women too. Good idea, Margot. All the healthy young men and women
I'm,
will be enlisted.
I'm not healthy anymore. I just took a beating.
Yeah, you know, I feel a little tickle in my throat. I think I might be getting a little thick.
I'm gonna go back to my temple and serve God. It's more important.
And I will make sure Willow Shore
You're
will
already
be hiring the Tamabushi to secure this town and to do whatever tasks are necessary to rebuild us to our former glory.
What? Did she
Make Will
volunteer me?
great again.
I
She's,
You got a
spit.
position
she's
of power.
hiring you guys.
I spit at the stage and I leave.
You guys are gonna get some sweet tax dollars now.
Let's
Come on,
go.
you don't want
Oh
tax
my-
dollars.
Who said that was a bad idea?
somewhere. She's
Not
trying to
for
win
her.
more.
I decline.
And when she says
mean-
that, the entire town starts cheering because everyone loves U5 so much. They're like, yes,
Oh,
the
boy.
heroes are here to protect us.
I proclaim that I do not support her or this effort. It's the wrong choice for the town, and I'm not accepting her offer, and I leave.
Yeah, I get paid.
Yeah, that's all Bingo cares about. Is like, do we get paid?
And she walks off stage. She turns to Old Mouthkey, nods, and walks off with LeBron. As her
Are we
personal
getting
bodyguard.
paid? I call out after her. Are we getting paid?
She just said
She
you
didn't
got
answer
paid.
me.
She left. But yeah,
She didn't give a clear answer. I'm not sure yet.
yeah, you guys are getting paid. Not
Real.
for this fight. So, what do you? So Margot walks off saying he's not gonna.
I'm
He's not
going
gonna
back to
do
my
that.
temple.
Goes back to his temple. What is the first thing you four do here? What is your immediate reactions to this?
Well, Sned, if this goes south, this is entirely your fault. I just want you to know that.
Yes, Nash.
What could go wrong?
I mean, if you really think about it, would we be getting paid if old Motsky was in power right now? I mean,
I don't think
We
so.
might
You say
have.
2 feet
I don't
away
know.
from
Motsky,
Old
Motsky, were you gonna pay us?
He goes, well, if
He
if you
is
do work,
paying
of
you.
course we'll pay.
Motsky,
He
what was
literally
your
paid you for the last 10 weeks. What do you mean?
What was your plan for this
He
place?
asked that girl to hire you, and out of his own pocket.
So real. Anyway, Motsky, what was your plan for the? What was your plan for everything? How were you gonna? I just want to know what we're missing out on.
Now you ask.
Yeah, you know, once the election's
too
done,
late.
I
We
ask
have to
about
know.
the actual policies.
You didn't ask either of them beforehand.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, because I thought Fate was going to decide, and they would fight each other.
we were going off a judge of character.
Fate
Yeah,
is
yeah, exactly. That's how an election should be
Not
done.
decide.
My name is Fate.
So, he goes, well, I think, well, Banyang is correct. We need security, especially with everyone, all the guards missing. But I would
the illusion of choice?
prioritize the hope of Willow Shore. Hoped rebuild the town, get people's shops in order, help clean up the mess from the monsters, and also focus on the harvest. Her soldiers, her enlisted, will not be able to work if they go hungry. Food is the #1 priority.
True and real.
I see.
All the soldiers in the world will do nothing if they starve to death. I would
Well,
have
I've got an
prioritized the
idea.
harvest.
Granny, who is running the town, why don't you just work under her and do that exact thing?
Well, of course, I won't just sit around and do nothing. What are you accusing me of, Bingo? But
Well, I'm just saying, like, we don't gotta pretend like it's just one person wins and that's it. Maybe
I
some
am
other people.
sure, I am sure who would not neglect our food entirely. But she is very focused here on security. It is her priority, but it is not.
If only some idiots hadn't lost her guards.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh God, this
whoever
is
those guys are
Yes. Yeah.
this
massive.
is everyone's beat.
I lost the duel. I will accept the outcome. But Banyang, she has the law of Willow Shore behind her now. She can what she says, the town will do. Now I won't just sit here and take it if she just demands outrageous things. I will push back if she goes too far, but I will respect her orders.
She just
nonetheless.
drafted the entire town to the militia. Oh,
By push back, do you mean like you'll actually do something, or will you hold up signs that say this is?
throw hands, bro.
He goes, well, I suppose we shall see.
Drag her back over here.
Good to know.
What you started.
Well, you know what? We'll wait and we'll watch it play out. See how this works.
Maybe we
Yeah.
should take Kui to the hospital first.
Yeah.
Didn't Dr. Dami take him?
Training.
Well, not
not-
yet.
I'm feeling shit right now, guys.
Shit.
I'll carry him.
Yes. Thank you, Sned. Yeah. Let's go. And
You know, I could just heal him, right? Like we don't got unless we're gonna be doing something later
he's
today. I
wounded.
could heal him.
So
Ah,
can
to the
Dr.
doctor.
Dami.
that's fair. All right.
You can heal him a little bit, but he'll need a full like night's rest. So
I better
do
just
that in
let the
hospital.
professionals do it.
I calculated my damage. I missed my max roll of damage by 1. I can max hit 50, and since it's multiplied by 2.
Nice.
So I'd natty 23 times in a row, then max rolled all my dice.
To
All
do,
the RNG was saved up for that one
like
moment.
all of his
Right.
health basically. He has 60 health. He did it pretty much all in that one hit.
Yeah.
He only did damage twice.
Soften
all I
him
needed.
up.
Good lord,
I need.
man.
All right, so Sned and Dr. Dami take Kui to the hospital where he can get, or the clinic where he can get healed up. What are Margot stormed off? What is Bingo and Elijah doing immediately after the duel?
I'm gonna go after Margot, see what's up.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what Bingo's doing.
Okay. Well, you can wander around the town then.
Let's go. Maybe he'll go back to work.
Yeah, go back to work, man.
Well, gotta go pay the bills.
It's like, well, gotta go.
He's gonna go work the fields.
Look, man, if I ain't working, I'm getting drafted, and I don't want that. I gotta work myself to the bone for the next 2 days so I get really sick when the draft rolls around.
You're already drafted. What do you mean? We are the whole army.
Yeah, we are like the guys who do all this stuff.
At the moment, it's
You're
you
so
5 and LeBron.
right. Wow, what an army.
LeBron's like 10 soldiers in one. We don't
That's
even
true.
need an army.
Alright, so
Sure.
15 soldiers is this army. Or, sorry, 4 soldiers. Or, no, 15, that's right.
You guys
Maybe
are also
Bingo
like
should-
the equivalent of 10 soldiers. So.
Bingo should try to find a way to clone LeBron.
We should put all of our money into that right now.
Research.
I might end up doing some research, honestly. I think Bingo did not contribute. Time, maybe there's something he can help with now.
Okay. So you guys go off at the moment for your separate ways for the next day or so. And over the next couple weeks, some things happen.
Uh-oh.
Granny Who, she calls out, or she makes that call for enlisting all the young men. So she has LeBron and Shang Peng walk around, making sure like there's no one trying to dodge the draft or anything.
I left the town. I went to go find the Noprovos.
Okay. Give me survival.
Dude, can I die?
Oh boy.
And is Elijah with you, I guess? You let him come along?
If he wants to. I'm gonna go ask
Yeah.
them more questions now that we know more about Kugapti, if they know anything about the temple.
Okay. I did tell you, they told you basically everything they know. So
Well, everything they could remember, but like, he also didn't remember anything past a couple days. I don't know if that's still changed or memories are coming back or what the deal is. So I'm just gonna go check.
Okay.
Or if they have any information or any of like the priests had any more books or anything like that about the temple or Kugapti.
Okay. Let's do that for the first couple days after the duel. You know, I should go out in the forest looking for the Noprovos. Meanwhile, in the town, some things happen. everyone is getting into the swing of things. Everyone, well, not everyone loves that Fu Banyang is in charge of the town. No one is like super angry about it, other than Margot, I suppose. Everyone's just very happy that someone is leading, that there's a direction that the town is in, and everyone's focused on certain things now. Because before, everyone was just trying to help themselves out. They didn't really have an idea of like what to do, what to prioritize for the town. Because again, I didn't show too much of the destruction in the town, but like buildings were demolished. Every single like house was like ransacked, furniture destroyed, everything. People lost, so many memories, keepsakes, and even like legal documents. So Luo Jiang has been working to like managing a lot of people's like, I don't know, insurance claims and stuff. So all that has been going on, but now everyone is able to focus on a few specific tasks, and everyone's able to realize like, here's what we need to do. Like even for people's like personal problems, we can prioritize. Like, I'll tell you a couple things that come up are you all, I guess, other than Margot and Elijah, you all hear of a couple things. Kum Soon Chong needs help fixing his ranch up because he's got all of his like the fencing needed to keep the animals in, and the barn is like exposed to the elements. So he says he'll need help gathering wood and fixing that up. So that's something you guys can help with or prioritize. Yun Mung Un wants help collecting some peachwood from the forest. Peachwood will be good for one, rebuilding, but also for keeping people warm and through the fall and winter. And Mountain Summit Grass says her tea farm is infested with some sort of pest, and it's eating up all of her tea leaves. So, and if any of you are interested in there, particularly Bingo, I think Bingo had the contract. Because you guys have the contract for the tea house, and you would need a tea farm. You can buy tea from Mountain Summergrass to run your tea house. So that one might be of particular interest to you. So there's a couple things going on of like specific things that you guys can help out with. But overall, there's also the broader preparations for winter. So Granny Hu has her call for enlistment, but also for the first week, remember I mentioned there are 3 things we are tracking for the fall. There is the town's hope, the town's food, and the town's security. Because you guys lost all of the guards, you're starting at -2 security.
Oh boy.
Now, if you let this enlistment go through, you guys will start at 1 security again. I don't know if anyone's super upset about that, if you guys want to oppose that. Because Granny Hu makes it clear early on that she will listen to your advice. It's you guys and her little priest. No, he's not little, he's kind of fat. Are like main council. And Zhang Peng. Kim Guan, that's him. He's a priest. He's a cleric. So it's him, Zhang Peng, and you 5 are like her council and all this. So if you want, you can try to steer her away from doing the enlistment. But you're starting at -2 unless you guys will start at 1 security point. Yeah, and then the other 2 are hope and food. And of course, Granny Hu is going to prioritize bolstering the security even more. But I want you guys to tell me what each of you are doing, I'll go to Malik and Elijah Margot and Elijah in a moment. But each week of downtime, each of you will pick either hope, food, or security to boost. Now there might be a specific task or like encounter you guys will have to do, but for the most part, it'll be a series of rolls using the victory point system, similar to doing the research. And I'll tell you what happens. So it'll be more theater of the mind for most of these. There may be an encounter, but most of these are going to be, downtime activities. So there's a couple different ways to do these things. To restore hope, to improve food, to improve security. For security, generally, you can either like aid the townsfolk, doing physical labor and like building reinforcements, harvesting dead trees, branches, trying to build up the bank of the river, so in case there's a flood or something, you can prevent that, or chopping wood to get firewood. You can reinforce the buildings, and you can train this militia. For food, you guys can help the hunters go out and hunt and fish. You can help the farmers with their harvests. And for hope, this one has the most variety of things that I won't tell you specifically what they are yet, but the tea house will be a big thing for the hope generally. So, think about what you guys would do in this first week, but I'm going to go to Margot and Elijah. So it takes you guys a couple days, 3 or 4 days. Maybe on the second day you're able to find tracks of the Napperbos. You can go around. I'm gonna take us over to Willow Shore. We get these summer rains going on. Oops. So, yeah, you find tracks maybe on the second day. You're just going off throughout the forests. Maybe on the 4th day, you find an encampment of Napperbos. Somewhere between the eyes of Fumiyoshi. That's just to northeast of that trail to the Wall of Ghosts. Come upon the camp. Give me a perception check. Able to track down. You found a little bit of smoke. It seems like they're able to hide it pretty well, but you get just enough of a hint of it. So you get to a good vantage point, and you're able to scope out their camp here. It looks like there's probably just half a dozen, 6, 7 of these Napperbos in camp based on their tents. You don't imagine they get too crowded in there, but there's like 4 tents. You scope out. There's it looks like there's only 3 of them there that you can see at the moment. I'll say you're out of earshot and whatever. What do you guys do?
I walk up to them.
You just walk up.
Yeah, they know me.
Yeah.
We go way back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I wave to them.
You wave to the Napperbos. It's like, oh, what are you doing? You hear in your head. We promised. We'd leave you all alone. We haven't interfered.
I was hoping to talk to your leader a little bit more. We had some new discoveries that I was hoping to see if he had any ideas on.
And they go, oh, Mugiro. And Mugiro, doesn't have his bow and arrow drawn, don't worry. But he is wearing like this gear. He steps out of his tent. So, what is going on? To what do I owe the pleasure?
We've been researching Kugapti, so with the journal, the information we got from the priestess and what you told us. We discovered some information about a temple of some sorts, but it seems to be beyond the wall. Do you know how we can? Do you know anything about the temple or how we could get to it?
Temple? No, I don't know anything about the temple. I'm sorry. I don't know anything beyond the wall of mist.
And your people aren't able to go through it either?
No. Not without being consumed by Kugapti.
I think back at how we threw Bingo through it, and how he might not be the real Bingo.
Oh, damn it.
He might be consumed by
Are you
Kugapti
absolutely
as well.
sure that they get consumed by Kugapti if they go in there?
Well, any of us that go in do not come back out without sneezing. Without still those rituals.
I worry that every day that passes without us rescuing our people, that puts them in more and more danger of becoming those creatures.
I think you're right to be afraid. But I'm sorry.
You've never
have
succeeded
nothing
in
else.
any way of recovering your people from the ritual.
No. That was all Zodo's doing, and it was, like I said, it was her belief in Kugapti. And now I think he was simply manipulating her, making her believe that what she was doing was right, when I think he was in control the whole time, leading her down that path.
Do you know if the what are they called, their group, the
Prayers?
prayers? Do you know if the prayers had any other location they operated where they might have more artifacts or journals about Kugapti?
No, I'm sorry, the lumber
we
camp
can look.
was where we all stayed. If Zodo had some secret hideouts, I'm not aware of it.
Okay, I will return to the lumber camp and look through once more to see if we can find anything else. Thank you for answering my questions. Let me leave you with a piece of advice as a thank you. There's a new sheriff in town, and there's a new leader in our town, and she's somewhat of a monster. I would advise you to take extra caution and stay as far from the town as possible. Keep hidden.
Thank you, friend.
I shake his hand and I leave to the lumber camp.
Okay. Head to the lumber camp. It's exactly as you guys left it. It's pretty empty. The only thing I'll note in the lumber camp is there is that one building that you guys didn't go into, where Bingo triggered the traps.
Right.
Yes.
That's the only unknowns is through there.
Well, if there was traps, surely the traps must have been protecting something. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to investigate anything we didn't investigate previously.
Okay.
And any of the areas where the prayers were operating, I want to like, you know, just look through more cautiously, look through their bodies if there's any still laying around, and if there's any like cabinets or drawers or anything, I'm looking for any books or any you know religious stuff, Tokugapti, any artifacts, anything that could help us investigate how to get the guards back.
Okay. Um. You guys go through the lumber camp. I'll say you're probably able to, since you know these traps are here, and they are like traps. You're able to easily disable them with time. So you find a couple things at the lumber camp, in that building. You find some gold. I'm just gonna drop all of these into your party sheet. Into your stash. You guys find 15 gold in that office. So you explore this room with the traps, and it looks like this was like the old camp office, like before it was taken over, before it was abandoned. You're able to find oil of mending, and some documents. Looks like some sort of legal documents or policies or something. And in the next room over, you find some copper and silver. The main thing you find is a trove of silver. There's a silver ingot in there. But as far as evidence of the prayers, you don't see anything else. It looks like Mugiro is telling the truth. There really wasn't anything else here. If you check the ritual site again, it's all empty. It's just that one stone and the cage there, and a bunch of fallen trees right next to the wall of ghosts.
Is there rope
Where?
in the camp, in the lumber mill?
There's probably rope somewhere. Sure.
Can I use it to make the thing the Great Willow likes?
You can try.
The braid.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
can roll
tried
a
to-
useless skill. Yeah. Okay.
I make it.
You made some figure of some quality.
Let's go.
And I put it in my bag, and I head over to the Great Willow. Well, I guess it's probably been a while, so I head back to the temple and rest, and then I go to the Great Willow the next day.
Okay.
Does that mean I get my spell slots back?
You guys can all fully rest. Yes, it's been several days.
Real.
So, for
Where's our party thing that you said that you put all that stuff in there?
on the actors tab, on the menu on the right, do you see a folder called the party?
Yeah.
There should be a button
No.
that says open sheet. It's a red
It's
folder.
the third tab that looks like a little person on the top above the chat.
Yeah, I'm
And
there.
then there's the party, it's like red, and there's a piece of paper with like a folded corner. If you click that.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Dash.
So
Okay.
there's some documents in there, some gold. You guys had a dark vision elixir and some antidotes in there from a long time ago. But okay, she just went off and did that. But so over the next couple weeks or months, you guys will need to do some things here. So I'm gonna go to Sned. What is Sned gonna be doing? Security,
I think
hope, or food?
Oh man. Are we getting security regardless because of Granny Who?
So with the enlistment, you go from -2 to 1. Beyond
Okay.
that, you
And what's
guys will
our
need
other
to do
ones at right now?
things. They're at 1.
Everything's at 1, so it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume. Bingo, are you gonna be working on hope since you want to do like the town stuff?
I could do either hope or food. That doesn't it doesn't bug me. I can do either.
Okay. Well, I feel like getting the tea house running would be cool, so I feel like you should do hope. I'm gonna work on food for the first week, I think.
Sounds good.
I'll work on I don't know, getting all the farms back up and running again.
Okay. For food, you want to aid in the harvest. So this will be for the entire first week. So it's a downtime activity. You spend the week helping farmers harvest grain, rice, fruits, vegetables, working in the fields, providing logistical expertise. You're offering insights from your knowledge of the natural world. Sned, I imagine, is mostly doing physical labor.
Yeah.
Not that he can't do the other things, but that's where he brings the most value. He's just sprinting around. To aid the harvest, you can attempt farming lore, athletics, or nature. Imagine athletics might be the best for you.
I will opt to do athletics.
They do have different DCs. I don't know if I want to tell you what those are, but
For harvesting, I feel like, or not harvesting, like collecting materials, I feel like athletics is pretty reasonable. I will do that.
sure. All right.
Hey.
That is a success. With the harvest is a success with a fair amount of surplus that gathered. The party gains 1 food point.
Yay!
Oh,
Yummy.
Let's go.
What is Bingo doing?
We're gonna do hope.
We're gonna do some hope. Okay.
Yeah, guys, it's time we do some hope.
Yeah, so the most immediate thing you can think of to boost people's spirits is trying to restore that tea house. So you can
All right.
talk to Luo Jiang and you guys sort out the legal aspects of things, and yeah, the Tamabushi own it, essentially. You guys can do with that land and that building as you wish. Now, when the one guy came in and he made a mess of it, he slaughtered people, so you have to like mop it up and clean it, and you probably have to either make or buy furniture for there.
I guess my job is gonna be contributing to something else.
So the main thing to do here is repair and restore. Spend the week cleaning, repairing, and restoring the Cerulean Tea House. You can attempt crafting, architecture, labor, or athletics.
Oh, we're doing crafting. For sure, we're doing crafting.
And if you spend 10 gold on resources, so like buying furniture or something, or hiring people to help you clean, you can increase the degree of success by 1. But I'll let you... no, you know what? You have to do that before you roll.
I've got 25 gold pieces. I guess I can spend 10 on this.
Okay.
That's fine. I just made a gold coin selling t-shirts. So like that already pays for 10% of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll
cuts too. Did you not get a cut off the gambling?
That's a good question. Did we end up doing the gambling? I don't know.
You said you were taking bets.
I did say I was taking
ourselves,
bets
but we were taking bets for other
last.
people, and the middleman gets a cut.
Is that where the 5 silver came from?
Well, we can talk about that later.
I don't know. I think I probably made 10
Give
gold
us a
off of it.
crafting roll.
Alright, I'll give crafting roll. Alrighty, baby, come on, let's go.
So, you critically succeeded.
Hey.
I'll give you the option here, since you spent the 10 gold. You can either get your gold back, or make this a critical success.
I'll spend the gold and make this a critical success.
All
Whatever
right.
that means.
Okay. So, Bingo, you hire some help to clean, and I don't know, let's say 5 gold to help you clean, and 5 gold to buy some furniture that you couldn't build, or you wanted to build it faster. So you have old Matsky and some of his carpenters build some new furniture.
Let's go.
Maybe you got some nice upholstery on it, so it's nice and fancy tea house.
Ooh. Fancy tea house.
So the sign outside of the tea house, it's all weathered and barely visible. Maybe you help you fix it up, make a new fancy sign, paint it. There's holes in the ceiling and walls that you have to patch up.
Yep.
You do all this stuff. Now you go upstairs. You start working on the roof there, and as you're hammering on the roof, hammering some boards into the roof, you hear below you. I imagine you're short. You're on a ladder, right?
Yes, I'm of course I'm on a ladder.
You're not just like climbing on the roof.
Was it
like
climbing?
from underneath. You hear meow.
Get a pet cat?
There's a-
And it scares you for a second as you look down and you see this very slender black cat jump all the way up on top of the ladder. Give me a reflex save.
Oh god.
It jumps up like onto your feet from the floor. You're like 10 feet up.
Falls and breaks his ankles.
It suddenly leaps up.
He joins
onto
Queen in the
ladder with
hospital.
you.
Hold on, where are my saves? Reflexes is the which one?
I don't know. The guy running.
Find it. Oh wait, found it.
The running man.
Queen's doing
Not-
physical therapy this week, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to
This-
recover.
The cat jumps up onto your ladder and you maintain your balance. It maybe shakes a little bit. But you.
What the hell are you doing here, little guy?
Meow.
I don't understand. I don't speak cat.
That's weird. That's odd.
That is odd. This is very odd.
This cat could do anything.
It's just brushing
Roll
up against
Sense
your
motive
feet.
again.
Sense motive of this cat. It's an agent of Kugapti sent to assassinate you.
What do I do? You lost, little guy. We're
You should pick it up and throw it.
I'm not gonna throw it. I think Bingo does try, like, attempt to pick him up.
Okay. Give me a nature check.
Ooh, okay, okay. Nature,
Okay.
not great, but all right.
Yeah, you pick up this little slender black cat, and as you pick it up, you realize your hands get like covered in this like dust and dirt, and you realize it's not a black cat, because you go to pet it. It's like it's a light cream colored with like brown like leopard patterns, but it was just fucking disgusting. It was just covered in dirt. But you go to pet it, and it just rubs up against your chest there, and purring and.
I don't know what to
your
do with
arms.
this.
Throw it. Yeet.
I guess I'm gonna get off the ladder, probably. Probably a good idea.
And you climb down the ladder. As you go on the last step, it jumps out of your arms and runs to the corner and just cowers in the corner away from you.
You okay, little guy? That's odd.
That's
Is
odd.
there anything weird here? That's odd.
It is kind of odd that there's a cat here, and it doesn't seem like it's a stray or anything. You didn't see any like damage on it, like from getting in fights or like running around in the woods or anything. Other than being super fucking dirty, it doesn't seem like roughed up at all.
Huh.
Oh, I know. You should tie a rope to the building and then open up the cat's mouth and crawl inside. It's probably a dimensional cat.
It's a dimensional cat.
Oh no.
Lord.
Maybe everything is actually some sort of portal to another dimension.
It's just all dimensional creatures.
Can I pull something out to be like a lure almost, like something to play with? Like a. Can I make him like a little toy real quick?
Sure, you could probably do that.
Alright, cool.
Just give it trash.
gonna be
Cats
crafting.
love trash.
Cats love trash.
That's true.
Is that gonna be crafting? Can I craft him a little toy?
Survival. You have to survive making it. Without
To
getting clawed.
survive.
Not amazing.
Not amazing, but luckily, cats don't give a shit.
That's so true.
You just get some string and some piece of metal, and you put them together, tie them together, and you jingle it in front of her, and
Yeah.
she goes swatting at it. She takes it from you and runs to the corner and starts playing with it in the corner by herself.
What do we do about this cat? Anyone that there's other people here, right? Like that are like
People
downstairs.
working, yeah.
Did anyone lose a cat?
Oh,
That's the new tea house cat, man.
It's just gonna have to be our mascot then. What do we name this little guy?
4-star. Old Meowski.
Let's name it. Let's name you
I like old
Old-
Meowski.
Meowski. No, we're not naming him Meowski. That is very good. I don't know. What do we want to? We could name him Meowski.
I like it.
But can he be young Meowski? How young is this cat?
Doesn't look old.
Full name is Young Master Meowski.
It's not like a kitten or anything. Nice.
Meowgi.
You can just call him the Young Master if you don't want to call him Meowski. But he is Young Master Meowski.
Young Master Meowski. Okay.
That is his name now. Alright, Young Master, what are you doing here?
Wow.
It's a cat. Why did I expect a response? Are you just gonna hang around here, I guess? I'll take that as a yes. I'm gonna work on the ceiling some more. Please don't jump on the ladder. You might knock me off again. Okay, just so we're clear. I'm gonna go back and climb back up the ladder
Okay.
and start working back on the ceiling again.
Beautiful.
We have a mascot now.
You guys get, because you're a critical success, you get 2 restoration points for the tea house and a hope point for the entire town. These people are
Let's go.
inspired by you restoring the tea house.
Hell yeah.
What
That's
is
big.
Kui doing?
I do food. I shoot water at the plants.
Shoot water at the plants. Okay, give me a farming, athletics, or nature. And,
Nature?
I'll give you a +1 because of your water.
Where's nature at? Yes.
Okay. That is a success. Everyone, you're up to 2 food points.
Yeah, let's go. Pew, 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 pew.
Now, Margot and Elijah were off in the woods, but I'll still let you guys. I'll say you guys have enough time to do one of those, and I'm gonna have the other one of you roll for research. See what you learn.
I'll
So-
support the tea house.
Okay. So Elijah, let's go to you. You want to do some research?
Eliza's research is
Yeah.
way better than mine. So-
Okay. So trying to figure out if you want to tell me specifically, but otherwise this will just generally be all the various mysteries of the missing governor, the mist, the goon wall, and all these things related that the town is calling the Willow Shore Curse.
I'll research the Willow Shore curse then.
All right.
Oh boy.
And for the most part, how are you doing this research? Because there's several different things you can do to research. Do almost anything. Are you going to like talk to people? Are you gonna go to the library? Are you gonna go off on your own and try to research these curses?
I'm gonna go off on my own and try and research these curse.
Okay.
Let's go.
Going off your own, doing some experiments, doing some curses. Give me there's a lore check that I know you don't have, or occultism.
Alright, it's my favorite. Is that public rule?
Yeah. Oh baby, 27. That might be a critical success. Let me check the DC. It is not. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It is a success though. So, going off on your own, researching some curses. You're gonna learn two things. The first is the curse seems to be the curse borders to the north, south, and east. The wall of mist are subtle and hard to interact with without stepping directly through that. Whereas to the west, the wall of ghosts, or the goon wall, is a visible barrier with recognizable spiritual elements. As such, it's likely the easier barrier to attempt to remove. And you already know the Tansugi Monastery lies beyond this wall. And if that site can be reached, you know that there are libraries there at the monastery that perhaps you can use to research more about what's going on here. But specifically about the curse, you recall the Naprabos mentioning the prayers, specifically mentioning paradise awaiting them beyond the wall of ghosts. And you think that it has, if you didn't know before, you're researching these curses, doing some experiments, and you're calling back to that night you spent in the barn with
Son.
the rancher's son.
Thanks, son.
Ming Sung, yes.
Coming soon to theater.
Coming Sung.
Thanks, son. To the theater.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
And you think the ritual he did then might have something to do with it. Because you're tying these pieces together of the curse and the undead in the area, the spirits, and everyone's general spirituality, and as well as the monastery and the Knight of the Broken Blades. You think that the paradise is more afterlife, and Kugapsi may be trying to like you believe through some of these curses. You're not sure if Kugapti is controlling the Wilshire curse of the Wall of Mist, but you are very confident he's taking advantage of it, and he's going to use it to try to turn you all into his like undead soldiers. That's what you think is going on, because there's something going on with Kugapti and raising these undead.
God, there's just no dodging the draft, huh?
Nope.
Not even in death.
Oh boy.
So those are the things you learn. You also remember you have Zodo's book that you could research as well.
I could call up Kugapti.
Maybe.
Give him a call saying like, hey, what the hell, man?
Where the hell did I try to turn this on to your undead servants, man?
Oh, and I forgot. I do have an image of young Meowski.
Oh.
After she gets cleaned up, that's what young Meowski looks like.
Whoa.
He has
The
an
young
image.
master.
He must be impertinent.
You didn't notice her glowing eyes?
Look, man.
She's
Use your
dirty.
natural
For
perception
the
roll.
incredibly smoky tail.
Like, what the hell?
That's just what she looks
You're
like.
like, that's odd. And then someone tells you, oh, its eyes are glowing. That is odd.
It's not odd, you know. Cats just do that.
Look, man, I was doing it at night. Cat's eyes just glow in the night. It's not
Yeah.
my fault.
Yeah.
What? That would have been an interesting fact to know, I think.
Nah. And what is Margot doing
I'm working on the tea house.
on the tea house? All right. Give me crafting, architecture, labor, or athletics.
I'm gonna do athletics, I think.
Okay.
Because I don't think I have labor. What was the other one?
Architecture or crafting. I know you have crafting.
Yeah, I do not.
Margot is not that helpful around the tea house.
But that's a really good roll. Oh my god, it just doesn't need athletics.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Do jumping jacks in the middle of the room?
I
So
lift things out of the house, like lift all the corpses that are in there. Move the furniture around. I don't know.
Yeah. You're a little slow.
Too bad you aren't trained in cleaning lore.
Yeah. If you have cleaning lore, I'll give it to you.
No.
Okay. So that will conclude the first week of the fall. Let me go. Okay, I guess I gotta do 5 days. Okay. We are at week 2.
Week 2.
So, are you guys all just focused on these tasks, or do you switch things up? Do you go throughout the town? What do you guys?
I still want to go talk to the Great Willow.
Okay. We're gonna do that last. Because first, I'm gonna roll a d4 then. Perfect. Elijah. A young child walks up to Elijah, just walking around through town. He walks up to you and he tugs on your robes, and he goes, Mr. Tamabushi? Mr.
Yeah. What is it?
Would you be able to help me with my pet fox?
Is your pet fox 6?
Does it have glowing eyes?
Does it look mysteriously like a cat?
I found this fox, and I built him a fox house out in the woods, and I think he's kind of hurt.
Have you tried taking him to a doctor or anything?
He won't come with me. He stays out in the woods.
Oh my god, you're getting baited so fucking hard.
But then he stayed there, and then I came back the next day, and he was gone. I don't know where he went. I came home last night, and I dreamt of a white fox touching its nose to my head. I think this fox was a messenger of Daikitsu,
That's it.
and I want to know if there's something I could offer her.
Do I know anything that you could offer her?
I don't know. Do you? Give me religion, or if you have
Or
like Daikitsu lore, or if that's your god, she'll give you a bonus.
nope, I have none of those things, so I get a +2 to religion. Surely that's a success.
One thing you could tell the little kid is Daikitsu likes food, so anything simple but tasty, particularly inari, would be good. You could leave it at the 90-year shrine, which is a shrine to Daikitsu.
Just leave it Seminary at the shrine. I'm sure that'll satisfy it.
Oh, thank you, mister. Do you have money for inari?
Do I? I start patting my pockets. Oh, not at the moment. I'm sincerely sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll go work in the
You
mines
could
to
try
make
ask
some
someone
money.
else though. You could try asking someone else. You don't have to earn it yourself.
I'll go work at the timber mill to try to make some money.
We haven't gotten that up and working yet. We haven't gotten jobs up yet.
He'll go, thank you, mister. He goes and runs off, and yeah, you guys get 1 hope point because
You're welcome.
Elijah helped out this little kid. Okay. Now, what else are you guys doing?
Good question.
What is Bingo doing?
How's the tea shop coming along?
Still needs some work. It's cleaned up
I
now.
think he'll work on that.
But yeah, still needs a little bit of work. All right. Same thing. Give me crafting, architecture, labor, or athletics.
Crafting it is.
And for all these, you don't have to be trained in them, but obviously being trained is better.
Yeah, I'm an expert in crafting, so I'm gonna do that.
Good idea. You don't make any progress on the tea house.
Damn. Cat keeps distracting me. Someone's gotta look after this cat. I can't work while he's doing this.
What is Kui doing? Same thing?
Same thing. Yeah, food. Fuck it.
All right. Yeah, give me farming, athletics, or nature.
Give me a second. I just found it. Yes. Oh, it said I'm a low initiative. What?
Don't do that.
I can't load this. What?
If you're in the token action HUD, I think it's because you're going to the initiative tab when you should be going to the skills. Your attributes, you gotta go to skills.
Okay. Yes. No, a 9?
17.
Okay.
That is a failure. Crop yield here is unimpressive. You can help people in the short term, but it's not enough to set aside stores for the winter.
Having a rough week, guys.
Rough week.
What is Sned doing?
Sned's gonna help the forces, I think, now.
Help the forces. You're gonna go secure?
I'm gonna do some securing.
You can do some securing, alright. Try to aid townsfolk or reinforce buildings.
Let's aid townsfolk.
Okay, that'll be athletics, Willow Shore lore, or performance.
Ooh, okay, I got some choices here, huh? We're gonna do Willow Shore lore.
Heck yeah. 0 intelligence doesn't matter because lore is good. That is a success. You're able to help
Let's go.
the townsfolk accomplish more than they could have on their own. So, doing things like helping the workers' spirits by entertaining them, or being a cheerful Willow Shore citizen, helping people do whatever tasks they need around town. You guys get 1 security point. You're up to 2. And Margot. I'm sorry. Actually, before we do that, Elijah, you helped that kid out. That took 10 minutes. What are you doing for the week?
I want to focus my efforts in trying to find a way to bring down the west, or which one was it? The weaker
The north?
ghost
Yeah,
wall,
bring down
goon
the
wall.
That's the
Tear
Gorbachev.
down the wall.
Okay.
Tear down the wall. That's what I want. I want to focus all my efforts into tearing down the wall.
Okay. Trying to figure out how to tear down the wall. How are you doing that? Are you going to ask some people in town if they know anything about
Are there any
magic or
goon wall
curses?
experts in town?
Are you gonna do some soul investigating? You're gonna study notes?
Are there any goon wall experts in town?
You could maybe talk to people you would know
The
of. Is
lizard
either
magician?
Igawa Jubei or Yu Sojin. Igawa
Talk
Jubei
to
is a
those
wizard.
A
The
wizard. We
wizard.
gotta talk to the wizard. He must know something.
She.
She's the lizard
she
wizard that
must
we met
know
early
something.
on.
Yeah, she's the lizard wizard. She's got a tattoo of a snake on her head. She was raised by
Oh,
snake people. What is it? Nagashi.
snake people, not Nagaji. Snake people.
No, snake people are evil. She was raised by Nagashi.
What
Snake-
the heck?
It's actually a snake
Whoa.
person race.
Just
and
because
they
they're
are
snake
evil.
people, they're evil? Okay, dude.
Nagashi
Yeah, that's
are
kinda
not
messed up.
evil. She was raised by Nagashi.
Yeah, I'll go talk to the lizard wizard about the goon wall
Talk to her about the
and
goon
potential
wall.
ways to burn it down.
Okay, you can give me diplomacy, library lore, or arcana to help enlist Igawa Jubei's help in doing some research.
Diplomacy. Here I go. Bah.
That is a critical failure. Luckily for you, there's no critical failure effect. You just learn nothing.
Huh.
And
Oh, well.
you kind of waste her time, and she's not going to want to help you out next week.
Whatever, dude.
You can maybe try again later.
You know who might be like really helpful in figuring out what's going on with the goon wall?
Ooh.
Sned Snad.
Stat.
Stad.
It's Snad.
If only wasn't MIA right now.
You should just go into the snake dimension and look for him.
I would like to buy a ticket directly to the snake dimension, please.
You don't need to
You can
jump
try
in
that
as long
next
as you
week.
put the locator on you.
All right, Margot, you're gonna head to Great Willow.
Yep.
All right. You go to Great Willow, and he's happy to see you. Oh, friend. Thank
I
you.
give
I've been
him
so
the-
lonely.
The new offering I crafted for him with the rope.
I'll give you a +2, but I'm gonna
Let's
need
go.
you to roll nature or
Initiative?
diplomacy. Roll
Okay.
nature or diplomacy here to try to get some knowledge out of Great Willow.
Oh no.
With a +2, that is still not enough. Grail's like, I don't thank you for the gift. I remember not much.
Have any of your friends came back? Are they all still missing? Are you still alone, like a little bitch? I was just
I am alone. And roll for initiative for calling me a bitch.
God damn it, dude! I can freaking roll. Can I roll the other one?
Maybe
I'm
next
not very
week.
diplomatic, but I'm. Oh,
Maybe
okay.
next week.
Does he? So he doesn't know anything. He doesn't tell me anything about the temple, basically, right?
He's like, I don't feel good right now. Sorry, I don't remember much.
Oh, fuck,
Maybe
okay,
I'll
I try
feel
next
better
week.
in 7 days.
Okay. All right. I spend the rest of the time at the tea house, and can I make another rope thing? Or actually, I asked Bingo to make me a rope thing, like another offering
Okay.
for next
I'll
week.
make him a rope thing. Hold on. Crafting.
You make an impeccable rope thing.
I can't remember what it is. He likes a knot or whatever, right? Like,
Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's like a ritual knot. They put over shrines
Yeah.
and stuff. I forget the name.
hey, I remembered though. So like, you know,
You do remember. So
better than
you
nothing.
guys are hanging out at the tea house trying to clean it up. When one of your workers,
I don't have to roll.
one of your workers by the name of Amatsu comes up to you. And he goes, Margot, Bingo, I'm enjoying fixing up the tea house, but I'm afraid I have a problem that needs some help.
What's that?
So I have a problem that needs true heroes. It's, I'm
Don't know if you're coming to the right place, but all right.
only the most noble heroes can accomplish this task.
You want to assassinate Granny Who?
No,
Whoa.
nothing of the sort.
Casual mention of
I had to just test
political
you. You know, there's a lot of
assassination.
there's a lot of people, you know, have been saying something like that. So I just had to make sure you weren't one of those
It's just
people.
something I heard. People are saying it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it.
Margot,
People are
test you,
saying
you know.
Psychiatric help.
it. He goes, no, nothing of the sort. I just
I've already poisoned her.
need some help.
Spit it out, old man.
Would you follow me, or
What do you need help with?
you and the other Tamabushi? Would you be able to get their help?
It
We can
depends on
try.
what, you haven't told us what you need help with.
He's trying to get us to commit before he tells us how dangerous it is. I know.
Absolutely not. You tell us, and then I'll tell you if any of the Tamabushi will agree.
Oh, okay.
All right, I guess you don't need our help.
No, I will tell you. I will tell you. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm gonna see if I have
Anyway, well, while you think about it, let me go make us some tea.
a.
So real.
Goes, no,
I make tea in the tea house.
Have you met Meowski?
Miyaski, yes,
The young master?
young Master Miyaski, but
Young master Meowski.
okay, well, it is a little embarrassing, my request, so I didn't want to say, he makes sure you guys are out of earshot of the other workers, but, I narrowly escaped death this morning. You see, there is a nest of vipers that have taken up residence in my outhouse.
Oh.
In your outhouse, there's vipers.
I was conducting my business, but when they bit me,
Oh.
it's very painful.
Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know. Everything is swollen.
Like, you're not gonna die, are you?
I hope not. Please.
I mean, if I were him, I would just kill myself, I think.
Please, would you rid my outhouse of these vipers?
I'm not going
You
anywhere
didn't
near
see
your
them
outhouse,
when
buddy.
you went in?
Please, I'm
Were they in-
begging you.
You know, he might want to talk to, who could probably like, you know, give good rapport with these vipers is Sned.
Yes, all of the Tamabushi. There are so many of them.
I
you
think like
okay?
Sned would be a good person to help you with this problem.
Can I do like a? Can I do like a? Some kind of like perception check on this guy or something?
Trying to look at his
Something off.
balls or something? What it?
Yeah.
You know what? Just
Tell him to take his pants off.
no. I'm not gonna do that. Like, does he look like he's actually sick from venom? Like you would see it in the rest of his. In the rest of his like body.
He looks very sick.
Okay. So
Go to Dr. Dami, buddy.
He's too embarrassed.
yeah. What? Good lord, man. Look. All right. I think we could go deal with that with those vipers. We'll clear them out for you. You
Thank
go
you,
go
thank
get
you,
that
thank
checked
you.
out. Go get that checked out.
Okay.
All right, good luck with those vipers. But are you gonna go jump into the outhouse or what? Like,
Margo, you're coming too.
what? We should just get Queen to raise the water level,
With this alone.
and then Sned will just eat them. It's fine.
So, Matsu says, "Are you getting the other Tamabushi?"
I can't make any promises that anyone's gonna want to deal with this, but you know,
How
we'll
many
ask them.
vipers are there?
This is what he looks like,
We'll
by the
bring-
way.
We'll bring it up at our weekly Tamabushi meeting.
So,
How many vipers are there?
so many. I don't know.
How many bites are on your, you know?
Too many.
Oh no.
Good lord, man. All right,
All right. Well, next
it
time, like,
burns.
Tom.
let's go deal with the vipers.
I asked the other Tamabushi about it. I go get my boys. I go track
Okay.
everyone down.
What? Something about an outhouse? What's happening?
There's vipers in
Yeah.
an outhouse. This guy wants
I
us to
heard
go.
it's a great place to use the restroom. Shut up! Don't tell him anything.
Tricking them is not going to help us, Margot.
No.
What?
It's a prank. They just make them go sit down on it. It'll be so funny.
Why are you guys whispering to each other?
Doing that.
Why are you guys whispering to each other in
You know what?
earshot of me right now?
You're no fun at all.
Marco, I don't think you understand how dangerous a viper bite can be. That guy's lucky.
I'm just saying Elijah would have got along with it.
Got along with what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So does everyone go? Does Kui and Sned go?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
People do we realistically need to clear out a den of vipers? Like,
We need the guards also probably for this one.
Goose.
we need the entire military, the entire drafted military.
Matsu opens the door for you. Says that thank you for coming, Tamabushi. Here, it's out here in the back. Are you coming?
Yeah, give us a second. Trying to like squeeze my way past everybody. Whee!
Yeah, he'll
All right,
he'll stand at the
Kui,
no.
Sned, good luck, guys.
He'll stand at the door. Is Kui coming?
Don't birds
Yeah,
eat
I'm coming.
snakes? Sounds like a Margot job.
But you eat everything.
He goes,
Oh,
um,
I'm not a
You know,
cannibal.
I don't know what your methods are, but however you get them out, please be careful. And he opens the door and he rushes back to hide in the house. And
Does anyone have an instrument?
I could quick tincture up like a acid flask and just pour it in.
as he does that, do you guys have any? Yeah. Do you guys have a plan of what to do here?
I don't think
I was
do
thinking
we.
Kui would raise the water to like bring them out.
Why don't we make like a trap or something to just collect all of them?
Good call.
But that would require crafting. That's a useless skill.
I think
Right,
we
right.
can do it.
Can I craft one of those like baskets that you
Oh.
like pull the string and it like goes over?
Wait, I have an idea. Do we have any rope?
We might.
We had some inside ropes.
Give me a second.
If we have rope, we could tie it around Bingo and throw him in there.
I
Good
do.
lord.
I have a rope. I have a rope.
We're not
Let's
doing
go.
that. Seeing my own
Bingo, buckle up, buddy.
my vipers is another.
We paint Bingo to look like a viper. We send him down there to talk to them.
Look like a viper.
Yeah, give Bingo the rope.
It's an actual snake.
This is
Sned, do you have like a flute that we could do like the snake charming shit?
That's really racist.
Hey, also, Bingo, I'm gonna give you a crossbow.
You know what? That one's on me. I thought we were close enough that I could make those.
So the door is open and you guys hear.
Are they in the toilet, right?
They're in the toilet.
Awesome.
Can you talk to
Can I... Do you guys want me to just quick tincture up an acid flask and pour it in?
I think we should have Sned talk to them first, right?
Yeah.
Ned, can you talk to them? I don't want to assume anything.
Racism after racism.
I'm asking.
Can
I'm
you
trying
speak
to be
snake?
well informed.
Don't
It was Margo's suggestion.
speak Nagaji.
As far as you know, most snakes do not speak Nagashi. They are animals.
Damn it.
Well, do we want to trap them, or do we want me to just pour the acid in and hope for the best? Any opinions?
We confirm that we can't speak to them.
You cannot speak to them.
Can I try speaking to the snakes?
You can try.
Okay. What do I
give
roll
him
for that?
some.
You can give it. Nature, survival, diplomacy.
Diplomacy it is.
You know, they don't speak your language, so it's going to be incredibly difficult to use diplomacy.
Rolling.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Okay.
They're snakes. They can't have that high of a DC, or it can't be that high of a check.
Okay. What was your plan?
Oh, I was gonna like wiggle my body around like I was a snake, and I was gonna be like, go this way, like a point in a direction.
Okay.
I leave.
Excellent.
You do that, and you hear swoosh as an entire swarm of vipers erupts from the outhouse. I need you all to roll for initiative.
They must have taken offense.
I think they're in an outhouse. They took an outhouse, not a fence.
I was gonna
Aw.
make that joke. And you just see a bunch of vipers start pouring out of this outhouse now.
13.
Oh, I think I'm rolling the wrong thing. Oh no, it's perception. Okay, good.
Roll. Roll,
Hold
you
on.
dogs. Bingo.
I'm writing on the campaign notes. Give me a second.
Machi goes, oh, please be careful. Oh,
They're probably weak to splash
You're
damage.
doing good though.
Where is he?
He's in the house.
Alright.
He's backing away, dude. I thought he was in on this action. He was gonna help us fight these
You're
guys.
doing
In fact,
great.
that was incredibly bad.
You're doing really good. They're out now.
The Vipers, Jesus Christ.
That's
Like right on top of us.
right on top of you.
Oh God.
And they rolled a 32.
They're at our feet.
Okay. And a bunch of them just go and they spit out some venom. Everyone except for Margot. Give me a fortitude save.
Okay.
You can give me
Let's
this
go.
one specifically if you want.
Come on. 32. Wait, 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Keep. Wait. There we go.
Okay. That is a success for Elijah, failure for Sned, failure for PF2e, failure for Bingo.
Rough.
You guys all take four poison damage. Elijah takes 2. Can you apply that to yourselves? Elijah takes 2.
How much
The rest
was
of you
it?
take 4 damage.
4. Yeah, I can do
How do you apply it to stuff?
And now I can do it to you. Just
I'm doing it. There we go.
nice. Okay. Now the 3 of you occupying the same space as PF2e, Elijah, and Bingo. Give me a reflex save.
Go.
Everyone?
No, Elijah, PF2e, and Bingo. I guess I can target you guys with that.
Reflex save.
23 is another success.
Hold on.
PF2e fails again.
Oh my god.
Bingo.
Reflex.
That one is also a success.
Let's go.
No critical successes. So Elijah succeeds. He takes half damage. Bingo takes half damage. PF2e takes full damage. And once again, give me a fortitude save. I will put it in the chat for you. Don't worry. PF2e is fine.
Let's go.
Elijah fails.
Ooh.
Bingo.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh.
Critically fails. So,
Good lord.
Elijah, you're gonna take 6 damage.
Ouch.
Did it to you, and you're going to be clumsy 1 as this
Oh,
venom
man.
starts infecting your body. And Bingo,
Oh boy.
you're going to take more damage. That would be 10 total. I'll do it to you. And you are not just clumsy 1. You're clumsy. Oh, you're already clumsy because you're encumbered for some reason. But you're gonna be clumsy
Why
2.
am I? God
Someone
damn
handed
it.
you a rope.
God damn it.
And you're also enfeebled 1 as this venom starts. You can feel it crawling, making its way through your veins. PF2e, what do you do?
Oh,
I like
okay, okay.
Real quick, I like to imagine that the reason I was it's not because I'm holding rope, like Margot started to tie it to me. And I was just like vaguely wrapped in rope.
Tremor, let's go. Time for
Let's
burst.
go.
This is safe, right?
Yeah.
Safe elements. All right, so only the snake needs to make the save. I won't even make you place it down. It succeeds.
Oh, okay. I will. Okay.
So you can roll
It's a
damage.
C.
We'll
For
take
damage.
half,
Okay.
but this is AoE, and you know this is a swarm.
Yeah. No. 5 to 3.
This is
Two.
2d8. It takes half of that. Sorry, got a target. It takes half of that. And then it takes. Looks like you knock a couple of the smaller ones out with that.
Yes.
A little bit of
No.
damage. That was overflow, right? You're no longer
Yep.
channeling your elements.
Okay. And then. Is that an action? Like. Is that in?
You can rechannel.
Well. I can rechannel. Yeah, rechannel again. Give me a second.
I did it for you. Okay, Margot.
I exploit vulnerability.
Can't wait for this to not have any weaknesses, and I tricked you.
It's definitely weak to splash.
So real.
But do you know that? That's the question. You don't fucking know. You don't know how to exploit its weakness. You might know it's weak, but you don't know what to do about it.
I do a
It's not
strike
antithesis.
with an instructive strike.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, you learn nothing. And you do no damage.
I spin a tail.
Tell a story.
The great snake swarm rises out of the toilet, and our hero, Sned, devours them. Sned gets a +1.
Alright, Sned. You got a tail spun on you.
Oh, shoot. Well, I think there's only one thing to do at a time like this. I enter wolf stance.
Last egg?
Then, am I in reach of this? I am, right? Yeah, okay. I will... Wait, where's my... Oh. Then I will... Flurry of
I hate you.
blows!
I hit your wolf stance.
That's not good.
Oh, miss. Critical miss. And
Chad, that's not good.
unarmed, you are encumbered until you spend 2 actions to free yourself. You get
This is so rigged, bro.
Your arms get twisted up by some of the snakes. They're like wrapped around you as you try to punch too fast.
Oof.
Yeah.
If
You
we
have to
made it through the Humber Mill fight and lose to a bunch of vipers, I'm gonna lose.
Why can't you do that to me, Sned?
Encumbered. You can spend 1 action this turn.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. And then you'll need 1 more action next turn to free yourself of all these snakes that are encumbering you. Bingo. You are fucked up.
What the hell do we do? Well, I think Bingo is going to, God damn, I'm really fucked up.
Yeah. Now when you stab them, you'll do negative damage.
Awesome. I think I'm gonna, what do I want to do here? Stumble to the side.
Okay.
Just so they're not on top of me.
actions.
And then I do have 2 actions. Let's what do we do here?
It is a swarm of vipers.
Yeah, the crossbows aren't really going to be effective. Swarm
No.
of vipers. I think I'm going to quick tincture up an acid flask.
All right.
Let's let me real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Where is quick tincture? There we go.
There you go. You have an
All
acid
right.
flask in your hand.
Let's go. Hey, Queen, how you feeling? Elijah, you guys feeling good? Yeah, all right, well, you're gonna get.
Don't worry, Bingo. I was planning on
I'm
attacking
bro.
you guys also in my turn. So you can do
Cool.
it.
Don't
Awesome.
worry. You guys will all take splash damage. Because you're all within 5 feet of it.
We're all in this together.
Everybody's in this together. All right. Let's roll. Whew.
You
No.
miss, but you do splash damage to everyone.
Yeah.
So
That's what really matters.
Yeah,
see
that's
how much?
real.
It's 1 splash damage to everyone.
Yay!
So everyone, well, I'll do it. Let's see. Target, 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 target. Splash. 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 Margo doesn't make any sound. That sucks.
Just a baby.
Alright, Elijah.
Alright. I'm going to.
Electric arc.
He's got something better you can do.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna cast Grim Tendrils.
Yes!
Let's go. Oh boy.
Hitting all 3 of you. Everyone but Sned is gonna be in
How much
that line.
damage just this do?
It's only 2d4, don't worry about it.
2D
Okay,
cover.
okay. So max I'm taking is 8. That's not too bad.
Alright, you guys, target.
That's 8.
Max
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
You can roll
Nice.
that fortitude save in the chat.
All that?
Go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
if you can click the one above, like the damage buttons, it's better.
Hey.
Let's go.
You succeed. Margot.
Does Margot succeed?
What's the save? Sorry.
Fortitude, it's in the chat.
It's
Oh,
where?
Bottom of the chat. Right above Bingo's roll.
Oh, it's a new UI. Okay. Where do I click it to rule the?
You can click the
What?
little dice button next to your
Like,
name, or you can click the save DC 20 fortitude above that. Either one. That is a failure.
oh.
This is what I see. Keaton.
The Viper Swarm takes a bunch of damage.
Looks like.
Yeah, you click the dice button.
What dice button in that screenshot? None of them are me, for one.
None of them are you? I see one that's you. But that's okay. I said you could do that one or the DC 20 above that.
Oh, I see it. It's like right above those 3 people. Mine's a different color. I
Yes.
see. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Margot takes 9 damage. Bingo and Kui take half damage.
Jesus Christ.
Also, he takes 1 persistent bleed damage.
Oh,
Margot does?
Yeah, because he failed.
Oh God.
Margot's gonna be bleeding for 1 damage every turn.
Does the snake succeed?
The snake does succeed.
Damn it.
Of course. God damn it.
The only one who's
action, or did you
suffering.
step there? You stepped.
Yeah, I stepped.
The Viper Swarm is going to step here.
Oh god.
And Margot and Kui, give me a reflex save. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oops. To this one.
Come on, give me it. Give me it. Ooh,
Both
3.
succeed. So you're going to take
Half damage.
correct 4 damage. And do that again.
Another reflex save.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Kui, you're gonna take full damage. Margot, you're gonna take half.
This is not good, gang.
Now give me a fortitude save. It's coming up right here. It's a failure. What about Margot?
Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh.
You guys both take 3 poison damage. And Kui is now clumsy 1.
Okay.
Kui, you're up.
Whoa. I'm gonna heal myself.
Seems wise.
Is this an ocean palm, right? Right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Huge 5 healing. You can do that to yourself. You got 2 actions left.
I'm doing the same thing for Margot.
Okay.
Let's go.
Can't figure it out. What? You got 7?
7,
I want.
yeah. There we go.
And then
Did you apply it?
yeah. Oh. And then do some. Is it plus 10 still? Because I think attack.
Yep, you haven't attacked yet, so it's your most accurate one.
Okay. I miss.
You miss. Margot. They're swarming you.
You're getting swamped.
Whoa!
What are they weak
It's
to?
weak to slash damage. Who would have thunk?
That's crazy.
I apply splash to my fiend dagger.
Put a little
Fiend.
water on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't know how to switch my thing from
Yeah.
Fiend's Hunger. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And I strike. Oh my god.
Oh my
Strike
god.
critically. This is gonna be.
King shit.
Is this piercing or slashing? Let's find out. It's piercing. Which
Oh, and I max rolled almost.
you
Oh my god.
do a lot of damage, and you kill the Viper Swarm.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And you,
Alright,
when you do this, you pin one of the snakes to the outhouse. And combat is over.
I send it to Kogapti. I tell it to scout for us.
Alright, everyone gather up. I'm gonna heal us up.
Matsu walks up. He goes, "Oh, thank you so much. Oh, here, I have a gift for you." And you get something pretty interesting considering that dagger you just found. Matsu
Oh,
gives
boy.
you guys a rune of Bane for fiends.
Mean.
You can apply it to a
Oh.
weapon. Margot just fucking takes it.
Yeah, you
I'm
didn't
gonna
even
apply
let
it to
me
my
read
fiend dagger.
So real.
Sned can use it too.
He killed it.
Did
He killed
Is
it.
Wait, doesn't Sned?
He has hand
Used
wraps.
his-
He can put it on.
Oh, really?
Ah,
And theoretically,
Doesn't
Bingo
he
could use it too,
fight?
but I don't know if that's worth it.
I'm not going to.
He also will. I'm gonna put it in your party sheet. He also gives you 2 gold.
Yo,
Yeah,
let's
you guys
go.
I have to go find someone to apply it.
Yeah. Or you got someone that can craft in your party. Maybe they can do
Can
it.
he do it?
There's a feat to do it, but I'd say if he rolls well enough, he could just do it. There's a feat to do it just like basically automatically. Or do it much better. He also gives you 2 gold. And he says, "Oh, thank you, thank you. Would you all like to stay for dinner?"
Are we eating Viper?
If that's what you like,
I eat the
I
Vipers.
can cook anything. Oh, it looks like you're already eating it. Very well.
Oh, no, no. That was delicious meal. Thank you.
Oh.
I leave
Just
back. I
slurp it
leave
up
back
like
to go
spaghetti.
continue work on the
Okay.
on the tea house.
And he says that that rune, it's a family treasure. I've kept it here hidden for many years, but I think you are more deserving of it than I am, since I can't even take care of a few snakes in my outhouse. Thank you. And you guys all get 1 hope point. Everybody in town's a little bit more hopeful now. 'Cause you took
We
care of
all
this.
get 1 hope, or we got 1 hope for it?
You're the party. The Tamabushi gain 1 hope point.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
You're doing good on hope.
I don't think we need to put any more hope in these people. We need to feed them and protect them.
Yeah, security, guys, security.
Well, you're not done with hope, but you're doing much better in hope than anything else.
That's all that really matters. As long as you believe hard enough, you don't need to eat or sleep or have security or
That's true. All these
have
things are very
anything
true.
else or have
When we're back at the tea
economics.
house, I asked Bingo to put the rune on my dagger.
Yeah, I can give it a try. Why am I blue?
Because you were.
Why are you blue?
Why are you blue?
Because every time you fall asleep, we paint you blue.
God
Every
damn it.
single time.
Here, let me go. We actually have a new landing page I haven't taken you guys to yet. Boom.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Wait, what are those?
Is that Margot?
Yeah, guys, that's Margo.
Margo, because he used the default like Oracle artwork.
What do you
That's
mean?
so
This is a custom made for our party.
it's just
Wait, who's the chick over here?
She's a witch. She's the iconic witch. I don't remember her name.
That's my next character, actually.
yeah.
Oh my god, is that Margot
But
too?
it's gonna be an
Oh,
animist.
I can see
Yeah.
Sned.
Wait, put little Margo on big Margo's shoulder.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I think this
Get
is the
'em.
cover. Yeah, this is the cover page. So, okay.
So real.
What are you guys doing? Let me.
Did he apply the rune?
I can give a crafting check, right?
Yeah, let me see. Let me check how to do it because I don't remember.
And I didn't roll yet for my weekly thing.
Yeah, none of you have done your weekly thing yet. While I look up the rules, what are you all doing? What is Sned doing?
More security.
More security. Okay.
Is this for week 3 or?
This is gonna be week 3.
Wait, I'm saying I didn't roll my one for week 2.
Did you not?
No, you went straight to like I was working at the tea house and you said that the guy wanted help with the snakes.
You failed.
Failed what?
Remember, you failed your to clean. 1 week you were
No,
working with the spirit guy, listen to the kami, and the other week you were doing cleaning up the tea house. You did 2.
Wait, working with the commie was the whole week? I thought I just like stopped by on my way to the tea house to talk to him.
No, that's your activity for the week.
What? Why would that take me a whole week?
Because
talk.
it would have the same effect as the other things that take a whole week. That's why. Mechanically, at
Okay.
least, that's why. You could say you're doing
Okay.
something else, but like, that was your one victory point thing of the week.
All right.
If you want to change that, I don't. Well, you already failed, so you can't change
No,
it.
it's
Fuck
alright.
you.
I would have failed the tea house anyway. It doesn't really matter. Failing one or failing the other one is like irrelevant.
So, what is Sned doing? You're doing security?
Yes, sir.
Security? Okay.
More
Security.
lore.
Yeah, Willow Shore lore, not quite as good, but still good enough. Town gets 1 security point. What about bingo, bango?
I think Bingo's one of those people that can't move unless it's completed, and so he's like, I gotta get this done.
Tea house? Okay.
We gotta get the tea house done.
All right, give me your crafting.
Crafting. God damn it! Nat 1.
That's gonna be
Do I make it worse?
critical failure. Let me look up what
I fall off
happens.
the ladder.
The
Fall off
town's
ladder, you
hope
fall on the cabinet, it dies.
goes down.
Yeah, you're trying to fix the roof, you're trying to fix the walls, clean up the windows. I'll say when you're trying to install new windows, you end up breaking them, and you suffer a setback.
God damn it!
You lose 1 restoration point in the tea house.
Fuck.
So it is not restored. You're down to 1 again.
God damn it!
Okay, what is Elijah doing?
I'm gonna try and research to tear down the wall again.
Okay, what are you doing?
Hmm,
How are you doing that?
that's a good question.
Is me
Wasn't there
talking to
someone
Bobby
else I could
considered
talk
wasted?
to other than the wizard?
There was one other person, right?
Wasn't there?
There's wizard Yuso Jin as well, so you could talk to.
Yeah, I want to go talk to that guy.
That's Bingo's boss.
I'm gonna go talk to Bingo's boss about his wages, getting his wages cut.
He hasn't worked in weeks.
He's been interested at the tea house. He just left you and started his own competitive business.
Starting his own business. Thank you for paying me for
Is that
2
my
weeks.
own-
He's stealing the way you do everything so he can start a competitor.
They're not at all
Real.
competitors. It's a mortuary.
Yeah,
I mean, who said the tea house can't be 2 things, alright? You
I've got some plans for this tea
can
house.
drink tea while you bury your loved ones.
Oh, the reason
Revolutionary.
you think Yuso Jin might be helpful is she is very old. She's an elf, so she's been around again since the founding of the town, along with Old Matsuki. So you think she might have some knowledge, and her memory is probably better than his is, because she's still like middle-aged, whereas he's ancient. So you can give me a Willow Shore lore or diplomacy to see if a nice little conversation.
Diplomacy!
Let's go,
Yeah.
face character.
Yeah, it's me. It's me. I'm the face.
26. Yeah, so you can spend the
Damn.
week back and forth having some conversations, having tea, having dinner, going on dates with Yuso Jin.
Yep.
And you
That's
discover some
me.
things that many locals have forgotten.
Go on.
So I have to check my notes. So some things you learned about the monastery, blah blah blah. The construction on the monastery began in 7020, the same year Willow Shore was founded. But the monastery was abandoned in 7062, and much of its lore was lost or forgotten. But you know you can go, if you can get to the monastery, you can maybe retrieve some of that knowledge. New things you learn. She tells you the name Kugapti is associated in certain old texts in the Tansugi Monastery, was the name of a powerful Nindoru fiend defeated 100 years ago by a hero named Tan Sui Jing. So she's going over all this stuff in the first couple of conversations with you. You're like, yeah, I mostly knew that. The old legend says that Tan Sui Jing perished in the battle, and she was reincarnated into the towering Sugi tree that served as the focal point of the Tansugi Monastery. And before the monastery was abandoned by the monks, the monks performed daily rituals to ensure the health of the Sugi trees. Now that the place has fallen into ruin, the most likely source of the curse seems to be Kugapti's influence seeping out into the region. Particularly given the fact that the monastery appears to be hidden inside a cursed shroud of its own. Because you know that the Wall of Ghosts is like separate. It's different wall than the Wall of Mist. It's an additional wall. And
Wasn't that wall moving though? Didn't we catch it like on the move?
It's not.
It's like a horde of ghosts or something that one
It's
time.
mostly staying in the same place. It's like going back and forth because it's like ghosts. They're moving around there, but it's not like moving to a different location.
Oh, okay. I thought they were marching.
They're vibrating in place. So Jen, it gives you some leads to look up in your book of trying to figure out some of what Zodo was doing. And you think there might be a ritual you can use to destroy or at the very least open a passage through the Wall of Ghosts. All of her hints lead you to believe that, you know, what the monks are doing, their rituals there, you may be able to draw something similar to draw on the power of the Sugi trees to try to open it up. So she gives you some hints towards that. There may be a ritual.
So you say. Interesting.
Bingo failed. Elijah gained some knowledge.
As usual.
As usual. What is Sned doing? Oh, you already did. What
I already did.
is Kui doing?
Food, as always. Farm boy.
Food time.
Food is the lowest. Farm boy. All right. Nature, farming, athletics. And I have noticed on your sheet you have hunting lore, and you can help
Wait,
the
what?
hunters out with fishing, hunting, as well.
Hunting.
Let's go.
Wait. Oh.
You can
I
do
recommend-
hunting, survival, or nature to help hunt and fish and stuff. To gain some food.
Survivor.
You have hunting
Hey.
lore.
How did I have that? I don't
It's
know.
from your
Anyway.
background.
No.
Not fantastic.
Not fantastic.
You fail. You're able to catch a couple small animals, maybe a few fish. Again, it's only enough to feed people for the week, not enough to build up storage for the winter. What is Margaret doing on week 3?
I am going back to him with the new better not and trying to get more information from the kami.
Okay. You hand him a little red book. What do you? Thank you. What do you learn? Or give me a nature or diplomacy again. See what you learn.
I'm gonna do diplomacy again, I think. Yeah.
Okay. And reading here, it does say like you making this check.
It's like research.
Is like you making multiple trips to Great Willow to learn more. 17, you got a bonus, so yeah, you're able to talk to Great Willow, and it seems like some of his memory is returning. Now, I assume you guys are all still talking to each other, so you have the shared knowledge of the research. Some more things you learn. very first thing. No, you know what, I'll tell you this other thing first. You know, maybe you ask him more about this ritual that Elijah is thinking might exist. You ask him some questions around that, see if he knows anything relating to that. And Great Willows says, "Oh, yes, the monks, they had many rituals. They had some that could control the spirits and ask for safety from the spirits. Think you could use one of those and maybe modify it to call out to the spirits in the wall?" And he can point you to a specific ritual that they do, even, and he can recall a little bit of information about that. It's like he doesn't know the original name of it, but he's like, I think it's like calm the spirits ritual. That's what I hear them talking about, at least. That's what I heard. I'm not sure how you might modify it, but here, and he writes down on like a piece of wood, a piece of bark or something. He writes down the original ritual, the calm the spirits ritual. He says, if you can modify this for the wall, maybe you could get through. And he hands you the calm the spirits ritual. The other thing you learn, he goes, and Margot, there's something I wanted to tell you. You've been so nice coming here giving me gifts.
Confess his love.
And I'd really love to see you naked. No.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
He goes, I think, did you know your father was very close with, your friend, Sned's father? I'm not sure.
Did my father also go into the snake dimension? That's where he's been.
I'm sure you knew that they were friends, but I don't know if you knew they, just before the town was attacked, they were working on something together. They said they were doing research and trying to discover something. I think they were working... I don't know if this is true. This is just what I've heard. But they were working on something, doing research for the governor.
The governor's in the snake dimension.
I don't know if this is helpful to you, but I thought you should know. I just remembered it, seeing you so much these past 2 weeks.
Oh man, I gotta go into the snake dimension, motherfucker.
I also want to go into the snake dimension.
Alright, we're having a party expedition into the snake dimension next week.
You all go in.
Hell yeah.
Alright. I thank him for his help and this information, and I go back to my allies and I tell them about this ritual, and especially Elijah.
So you all, at least you two, at least that are doing most of the research into this, know, like, you're pretty close. Like, you think you've learned almost everything there is to learn about, like, that you can hear, and most of the knowledge left must be in the monastery. Like, you figured out almost everything. I'll say there is at least one more piece of research you have to do, is how to modify this ritual. Other than that, you're almost done with the research. However, everyone has rolled already for this week? Yep.
Mhm.
We will go to the next week. 7 more days. 4th week. What are you all doing? Your hope is at 5, security is at 3, food is at 2, and the tea house is at 1.
Oh boy.
The restoration of the tea house is at 1.
We need that tea house, guys. Tea house and food. Those are the things we need.
All right, what is Bingo doing?
Do you really have to ask? We're doing the tea house. I have to correct my mistake. I have to install those new windows.
Oh, I'm sorry. Something else happens. Before you
Oh
do
boy.
that, week 3. Let's not go to week 4 yet. Week 3. You guys know what's coming up. The first long night is one of the most anticipated holidays in rural Shenmen, and Willowshore is no exception. Particularly now when the townsfolk could really use a day of celebration and distraction from the unsettling situation you all find yourselves in. Say that I'm gonna change the timeline because I forgot to do this in week 3. This is week 4. During this week only, you have the option of taking different downtime activities to prepare for the first long night. Potentially earned more points than you otherwise would have. You can spend the week helping aiding in the festival preparations. Using either almost any lore: food, games, labor, Willowshore, farming. You can do a crafting or society check to help prepare for the festival. And the first long night will take place on the last day of this week.
Alrighty.
So, you guys can do very good things, or you can help prepare for the festival.
We have to prepare for the festival.
We do have to prepare for the festival.
But our
Ned
business.
can prepare for it. Ned knows a lot about the festival.
You would know a lot about the festival.
You guys can all.
Our tea shop's in bad shape. I'm gonna help the tea shop this week.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're in a rough spot. I'm also gonna do the tea shop.
Give me crafting athletics.
Crafting.
That's a big roll.
It's a success, and that
Hey.
is
Is it even possible for me to succeed? Because I rolled an 18 last time and I failed, so like.
it is possible.
Okay, so I have to natty 20. So
19 or 20.
it's a 5% chance that I can succeed in helping the tea house.
So
Okay.
you're also wearing your armor, which gives you -2, and I'm pretending that you're taking it off. So it's actually higher than that. So you definitely have a chance to. But even considering giving you back that
10%
2,
chance.
you have not succeeded.
Yep. Alright.
But crafting is a success, and you're up to 3 restoration points at the tea house.
Oh, I got 2 from that?
Yeah, I'll say just Mario is able to help out enough over the
Alright,
past
cool.
2 weeks, or the past 2 failures is enough that it counts as 1.
Cool.
I love
We got
the
those
pity
windows
system.
installed.
Yeah. Because as long as you don't critically fail, it's not like you're making it worse. You're just making slow progress. So I think 2 failures should be fine for 1 success. What is Kui doing?
I think since they got the tea things and farm me again.
Doing more.
I like to farm again, you know.
All right. Trying to get food?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can,
Bro's a
give,
hunter.
you can give me hunting lore, survival, nature, farming, athletics. Any of those.
Come on. Give me some. Give me some. Give me anything. Net 20.
22. Yeah, that is a success. You're able to, you catch a fair amount of game and fish, but the area's bounty becomes scarce. No one can aid hunt for the rest of the week, but you get 1 food. All right.
Don't guys. I got the food part.
What is Elijah doing?
I guess I'll help prepare for the festival.
Okay. Prepare for the festival. So Sned and Elijah are both preparing for the festival. So you guys can do, yeah, food, games, labor, Willow Shore, crafting, society. And I'll even give you athletics at a high DC if you want to just like
Nope,
set things
I'm
up.
Willow Shore knowledgeable.
You know exactly how to set up this festival.
She said society.
Luckily for you guys, Ned knows a lot about the town he grew up in.
12.
That is not a critical failure.
That's good.
But
Sometimes that's all we can hope for.
you did your best to help out, but you weren't able to contribute anything helpful.
Oh well.
But you're standing around. Sned, you also do not critically succeed. You do succeed.
Unlucky.
The town gets 1 hope, and we're coming up on the end of the session here. So I'll give you guys this 1 hope, and
Ooh.
everyone is getting very excited for the first long night. This festival is one of the biggest in of the year. Takes place on the last day of this week. Sned, you decided to prioritize this because you know how important it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first long night, as autumn's days yield to the burgeoning night, those who dwell in Shenmen's countryside begin preparations for the winter. These preparations are organized around rural families' observation of the first long night. An evening spent together in solemn commemorations of deceased kin, as well as witnessing the community's hopeful aspirations. While it speaks to the autumn equinox, it isn't uncommon for pre-festivities to begin a fortnight or 2 before. Such a practice has its roots in local adaptations of Qianshu religious traditions since the long old imperial age. Adherents of Pharasma and Sengpachi originally set various dates in early autumn for paying respects to the dead and making peace with one's mortality. But the first long night itself is a very physical event. Even before the date of the festival arrives, as anticipation builds, locals work more exuberantly in hopes of getting ahead of duties so as to have time to prepare for the festival. So you've noticed everyone's been up in spirits, working really hard, working hard in the fields, on the hunts, restoring the town, doing all these things because everyone wanted everything in really good condition for this festival. Everyone's so excited for this. It's the first good thing that's going to happen in a long time.
Besides Sned.
Besides Sned, just existing. Towards the end of this first month of the fall, the crisp breeze starts to carry in the scent of wood-smoked preserved meat, rendered lard as townsfolk prepare their food stores that Kui has been helping with. While the noise of construction for temporary festival grounds goes on well into the evening. Everything now is vivid, loud, and fun, and everyone is a little more spirited than usual. The pulsing sweat and pouring blood, the songs, the race to beat the turn of the seasons, all intend to remind both the living and the dead of the tenacity of life, be it a life still being lived or one that exists only in spirit's memory. So, while other in Qiansha might characterize the first long night as a grim, humorless vigil against winter and monsters. In Shenmen, everyone celebrates it with this cautious hope. The following celebrations are key among the ways the first long night is observed. 1. The cold nights and warm hearts is what they call it. Hot desserts, such as sesame and peanut soup and brewed tea, are shared between all, along with mooncakes, gluttonous rice balls, and fruits. Local syncretic beliefs encourage generosity, stating such warmth and unity are sure to impress the visiting ancestors and benevolent spirits who might return and bring good fortune with them. There's also communal revivals, where people check in on their neighbors and feed families next door, and everyone's just in really good spirits helping out the community. People like to take on good deeds, and it's something that parents often tell their children is to like help out more around town, cleaning graves, performing rites, and also just bettering oneself in general. There's lots of other things that we can go on that I will detail next week, but before we get to next week, we are going to play out the festival because, Sned, one thing you know for sure, one thing you probably love the most is the contest of the first long night.
I love that's my favorite thing.
Yes.
Oh boy.
We like to compete.
Contest.
There are 3 competitions I want to tell you guys about that we're going to play next week. The first one is admiring the moon.
I'm good at that.
You admire the coming harvest moon as you gather to enjoy mooncakes and tea while composing poetry. Elegant wordplay and evocative verse win accolades and prizes. So it's essentially whoever can write the best poem about the moon while also simultaneously doing like an eating contest. So
Let's go.
you have to eat a bunch of mooncakes and write poetry about the moon.
I think I could do that.
Okay, Sned's got the eating part down for sure.
We'll stuff Bingo into my trench coat and
Right?
he'll write.
The other competition is bundle cutting. So
Bumble cutting.
yeah, it's a contest of strength and skill to try to cut through as many bundles of wood as possible using you have to race to these stone daggers that they lay out to try to get the best dagger and then cut open the bundle or cut open as many bundles as possible.
That's good at that too.
So that one will be a bunch of skill checks to try to race against the competition. You guys can compete against each other. Then there's
Yes,
also
absolutely.
there's also lantern making. Sky lanterns originally developed during the days of Shu for sending military signals. The ancient practice now has a different cultural significance, representing reunions and people's wishes finding their ways to the heavens up above. So that one is going to be a series of crafting checks to try to make as many good quality lanterns and send them off either into the sky or along the river, representing the
I got that.
the River of Souls.
I don't know, after that natty one, I'm not sure.
Oh my god, no.
Did he ever craft my rune onto my dagger?
Oh yeah, I did.
So you just need in general, you need the magical crafting feat to apply runes. But I'll say with enough downtime and with the help of some townsfolk, you can get it done.
Sick. I'm ready to fight Kukopti.
Yeah.
Let me add him.
So takes a couple of weeks, but you can get it, and yeah, you can put that on your thing. I want to put it on for you.
I can do it, I think, unless you want to consume it.
I don't know if you can do it.
I don't know if I can either. Let me try.
So this, I don't think you can put it on your Fiend's Hunger specifically because it is
I already
a
have
specific
striking
thing.
and what are those here?
No, because it has that effect. that ability on it, you could put it on your temple sword. If your temple sword has the potency rune, but you can't. I don't think you can put on specific runes, like magical runes, the property runes, on something that has an effect, because the Fiend's Hunger basically already has a property rune that does that thing against fiends. So you can replace that effect if you want,
That would not be good.
No.
or you could put it on a different weapon.
I can give it to Sned to put on his wraps if he thinks he's gonna use it.
I don't know how helpful it is. We really fight fiends very often.
I mean,
Fiend-
Kugapti's a fiend.
Yeah, but we're not gonna fight him for at least another 500 weeks or something.
Yeah, are we gonna fight him or are we gonna ally with him though? That's the other question.
Yeah, we could join up with him actually. We
don't
can do
know.
the evil route.
Fiends serve Kugapti. Are Noprobos fiends?
Good question. I don't think so.
I thought they were mannequins.
I thought they were made of wood.
They're not made of wood.
I made of timber.
They are aberrations. They were not fiends.
What about those
Oh,
basket heads that came at us?
Those might be fiends.
Fiend.
fiend,
Yeah.
fiend, fiend,
So
fiend.
the game's not giving you all these fiend items and never
For no
giving you any
reason.
fiends.
Can I get rid of encumbered on myself?
Yeah, you guys get rid of all those effects. Whatever.
Okay, good.
There will be fiends. Spoilers.
No.
Oh my
And
goodness.
more than just Kugapti. I'll even give you that.
Whoa.
There's at least 2 fiends you will encounter. Yeah, you can put
Sounds
that
like you want this on your wraps.
You can put that wherever you want. I don't care.
Which wraps do I want it on though? That's the real question.
Oh, you have 2 different ones?
You can't put it on on Ugly Cute's gift. It's the same thing. It's
Oh.
that's a specific magical item. You can
This
put
is
it
the
on
worst
your
day of my
regular
life.
hand wraps though.
But I love Ugly Cute
Whoops.
and his wraps.
Whoops. You don't have extending wraps. You could put Bane on it. So Bane gives you against those items you do an additional 1d6 damage against those things. Not on a crit, just every time you hit a fiend.
Well, that's pretty good.
So I guess on the wrap that you can apply it on.
You could also put it on Bingo's crossbow.
I could put it on my temple sword, that's fine, but I don't know why I would use my temple sword when I have this dagger, so.
Yeah.
I think that the fiend effect on my dagger only happens once a day though.
Yes. You can
And only on a crit.
Well, it has 2 things you can do, right? But yeah.
I don't know, I was trying to read it today and I was like kind of confused because it says like you can command once per day, but it doesn't explain what that is. And it says like frequency is the like once per day, but then you can also do the the crit trigger. And I wasn't sure if they were the same thing. Like I wasn't sure if
so on
once
a
per
crit-
day on a crit.
Once per day, yes.
Is
Once
what
per
it
day
says.
on a crit. Against the fiend.
Right, yeah, so it's like quadruple conditional.
But that's basically 100% of the time that you crit against a fiend. Because how many times are you going to crit against a fiend?
Hopefully at least once in this campaign.
At least once per day. Or at most once per day, rather. So, we can figure that out off air, but yes. And you can also move that +1 from your battle axe to whatever you want over these weeks. So, everyone is getting very excited for the festival. everyone's preparing, making. Old ladies are preparing food and making moon cakes, and Mountain Summit Grass is preparing a bunch of tea. You guys built up. Everyone's preparing stuff in the town square of preparing the bundles, preparing the lantern making materials, making stages and other things, because there's going to be live performances, people doing music, all sorts of things, and these contests as well. Everyone's getting very excited for the first long night, and that is where we will leave it for today.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Boom, this is the first long night. Look at them, making some lanterns. Got some landing art for this.
Making lantern.
Alright. And stream is going down in 3, 2, 1. Thanks for joining one viewer, who I assume is the Kelf.